What's up? What's up? What's up? How are we doing? How are we doing? Oh, I didn't put in the call in, did I? I did not. All right, let me put that in now. Oh, no, I did put it in. Didn't I? No, I didn't. Maybe I did. I don't know. There it is now, if I didn't put it in. All right, not bad. I thought I put that in. There it is. It's on. It is on. Like Donkey Kong. You gotta be careful with that thing too. It'll keep the freezer open and like everything. Oh, it's that. What's up, Samurai? What's up, Young? I think it might be the thing up top of the fridge. What's up, Young Samurai? What's going on? What's up, CJ? What's going on, everybody? What is the deal? What is the deal with boxing? It's like, I get it. We're going to fight. I never liked Jerry Seinfeld. Never liked his bitch ass. There you go. Got it.
Are you hating? That shit was decent.
Jerry Seinfeld. I never liked him.
Yeah, that show. You ain't never seen the show?
Of course I've seen it. Just didn't like it. Thought the shit was quiet.
What? That's because you look like what's dog name?
Who? What?
What's dog name?
These nuts?
What the fuck dog name is?
These nuts. You hear this, CJ? He's trying to play me out in my own fucking show.
George Costanza.
I missed the past like 20 seconds, but I heard you say Seinfeld was whack. That was a good impression, though, homie.
Yeah,
I'll give
you
you
look
that.
like a. You look
I
like
used to
a.
love that shit.
You look like a black Napoleon Dynamite. Giant.
That's just if you say black, that's just racist.
That's what you look like. You look like a black.
When you say Dynamite. Black, that it make it racist.
Sorry, you're right. My bad. 75% black Napoleon Dynamite.
Nah, when you say black though, that's racist.
But boom.
He can't. He doesn't realize like in New York City, you just snap on each other all day long, so you don't even want to step into this realm. Right, Bob? Tell him.
That's what we do too.
Yeah, but you guys are just like, hey, your cornfield only produced
but
7 pounds of hay.
You can't talk about race and you can't talk about tutti frutti in this generation, right?
Yeah, right. You're
who said you can't talk about race?
I mean, you just said that.
No, he said black.
You say black. I mean, black Napoleon Dynamite. That's light work. That's light work.
You're a white man, man. You can't,
I can't say that. Yeah, okay.
It's different when a white man do it.
Cokie knows how it is.
Man, hell no.
Cokie knows. Even Bob in Jersey was probably snapping on him before he joined the ministry. He was probably saying all kinds of ratchet shit to people. Right, Bob? You were probably vicious.
I'm gonna be like Bob one day. I'm gonna start cussing too.
That was our fun talking about people.
Yeah,
growing up,
and nobody got sensitive. Nobody was like, my Venezuelan grandmother would. It's like, give a fuck.
Listen, my buddy Orlando, may rest in peace. His mom married a white man. Oh man, we called him all kinds of Tom Willis.
Damn,
that's funny.
What's happening, fam? Hey, yo, let me speak real quick. Hey, I just wanted to hop on and say what's happening, everybody. I want to say salute to my boy Marcos and everybody up in here, to the fam. Salute everybody. Want to say hello real quick.
Get it, man.
Shout out everybody. Respect to my boys, everybody up in here in the fam. Shout outs. I'm about to hop out. I just wanted to say what's happening.
I appreciate you coming.
Appreciate it. Yeah.
You have taken over the #1 spot as the LA Mexicano American. You got to get rid of Alberto. You got to be the fucking one, Josue. It's you. Fuck him.
Oh man.
I know Johnny's live, so Alberto's over there right now with his lotion and his tissues, and he's having fun.
He said, "Fuck dog." Huh?
Yeah, nah. You know how it is.
Yo, never mind. Go ahead.
Go ahead. Say it.
No, I was gonna say like Alberto keep trying to like. I don't know what's up with this dude, man.
What do you do now?
he just like want to like have beef with somebody. I'm like, bro, we boxing fans, bro. What are you doing?
He's very he gives off the vibe that he doesn't work, that he just like chills at home and likes causing like because he's bored, stirs up drama. Am I wrong?
Yeah, that's what he give off. But he talking about he going to the fight now. He be like when he speak on certain shit, I be peeping certain shit though. But
Yeah, but I mean, however it works with that. If that's it, Jackie, then that would explain it. That would explain it. They would be like, okay, fine. No other explanation would suffice, but that.
Right. That's real.
Fucking guy. I mean, he's like a lovable dipshit, kind of.
He be saying like when he speak on like certain things, like when he was talking about earlier, like the credit shit. Like it sound like he know what he's talking about.
Yeah, right. It did. But and anybody could watch enough commercials during daytime soap operas to learn about. You know what I'm saying? Any of us could like watch enough daytime soap opera commercials to absorb something on the topic. I'm just saying. With the internet at our fingertips, not that hard to.
Hey, y'all got it. I haven't said shit about him.
Yeah, I know. But if we could read your mind, it would be bad. Okay, lovable's a stretch. That's true. Damn. See, what'd you say before? That was fucking crazy, CJ. You said rather give him a slug than a hug. That's wild.
Oh yeah,
that's out of control. Brother. Is that true?
My brother. I mean, I'm not gonna. We just don't talk. We're estranged. You feel me?
You know what's crazy? I ain't got to that point with my brother, my older brother, but it be like the same type of thing though.
Damn.
Yeah, I will say this: he did try to take my life back in the day, but
what?
I was 3 years old. He was 7. He tried to burn me up. I still have the burned Transformers blanket. He lit my bed on fire. So that tells you where we at with it.
Slug as in bullet, Jackie.
Pop.
Yeah.
I mean, to his defense, you guys were mad young. Is anything like that happen as adults or like as teenagers?
But that told you how his life was going to turn out. He is an evil motherfucker.
Didn't turn out good, huh?
Not at all.
Prison time, something like that.
Oh yeah, he spent more time in prison as an adult than free on the streets, and he's not taking care of my niece. Just left her out there.
You guys grew up in the burbs?
I told you, half hood, half burbs, man. I have an interesting background.
Okay.
So which half is more like? Let's break
I don't know. Y'all tell me.
Which part? Like, okay, so when you was a teenager, what
right. How old were you?
When by the time I was a teenager, I was in the burbs. I moved at 10. It was literally like half and half of my childhood at 10.
Okay. So I feel like the burbs shaped you a little more, but you had the trauma probably of the hood in you, but the burbs shaped you a little more. Is that safe to say?
That's fair. Yeah.
Yeah, because you don't forget shit that happens when you're 6, 7, 8. That shit stays.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
That's because I just like moved out. Like what they would consider the hood. Like when I was like 19.
Yeah, see, Koki's from a real rich part of the Bronx. He's like a rich boy. I know his part.
I'm from Connecticut. What are you talking about?
Oh, good one. That was a good one.
I'm from Greenwich.
I gotta get Greenwich. They say is the second richest town in the country.
Yo, when I take the Metro North and I go to see Greenwich, I see like all these high school kids in the uniform, and they look so alien because they talk about like rich shit. I'm like, what?
Wait, why are you taking? That's a different line from the Bronx to Greenwich. Why?
I actually I had an apartment.
No, fuck it.
Lost him.
Apartment in
Manchester.
Hey, CT's finest. You can't let him disconnect it like that. What you gotta say?
Hey man, I'm all about peace right now, man.
So let me ask this: so in a place like Connecticut, because I heard people say like growing up, it's hoods everywhere. Like I just can't imagine a hood in Connecticut or fucking.
That's the thing that irks me. Like it's hoods everywhere. But I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna pass it. Look up New Haven, Connecticut. Look up Hartford, Connecticut. Look up Bridgeport, Connecticut. That's
Chad Dawson's from Hartford or New Haven?
New Haven.
And that's fucked up. I know that.
Hartford is. If you go into Hartford, you'll think you in Harlem, Spanish Harlem.
But I will
say, like, all right, I could speak on this because I've been in Harlem. Like, I lived in Connecticut. And I lived in Harlem. I lived in the Bronx. So, like, they're all bad. They're all bad. Like Hartford. Hold on, wait.
Line you take, and what were you about to say? And you got cut off. You said you were in.
Oh no, I take the Harlem line on 125th by Park, and I take it to New Haven to get to Hartford to get to Manchester. But that's when I didn't have a car. But I was just saying, like Hartford, Bridgeport, what's the other place where the Dominicans live in Connecticut?
Washington.
Danbury.
Yeah,
like
Danbury.
yeah, all these places got like mad crime, like the crime rates go crazy. They're like top 10 and all that. Like I get that, but like over there, the difference between like Harlem and Hartford is in Hartford you got like one street that's like the whole hood, and then another street, and it's like, but it's like spread out more. In Harlem, it's like one project next to another project, next to a condominium, next to like a 6-story, and then like a fucking shelter, then a fucking.
Real quick, I'm gonna say I know I can't. I don't know about the other shit, but I know Danbury. My wife's family owns a property and a bar in Danbury, and Danbury is not ghetto at all. It's mad Brazilians, but it is not ghetto.
It's just a lot of crazy people though. Like over there, like it's not gonna look like third world, but the people that live out there are cracked. Bro, people there are nuts. Because I've been there. Like I actually.
They got like rednecks up there. They got like their own weird accent up there. They are kind of go over here, come over here, down over here. They'll talk like this. They talk funny.
Yeah, yo, Connecticut is weird in itself. It's like between Boston and New York. It doesn't know what, like half of the state doesn't know what it is. And
New Haven and Hartford both got colleges. So what? They not in the hood? Those two colleges?
Yale University is literally right across the street from the hood. Yo.
Yeah, right. Not too far from the station.
I swear to God, that's how Notre Dame used to be.
You got the nicest part of Connecticut with all the rich people's Roxbury.
Yeah,
I'm just fucking with you. that's where you're from, right, Roxbury?
Yo, you crazy.
Yeah,
I mean, in Connecticut though, like if you have a car, like you're gonna be, because everybody they rob cars, they go in cars, they like that's all you hear about on the news. So like the crime over there is like more car based. In New York, people are getting on subways, they're getting on the street to do all this shit. So like I get it. Like every place has, like Chicago, there's a whole different level over there. So it's like Baltimore, New Orleans, you go all over the US. Every hood has their own shit, but it's just like you got to go there to like understand it. Because when I went to Connecticut, I didn't know about that. Because before I thought Connecticut was all white people. Like y'all gotta understand, I didn't see a suburb until I was 18 years old. I didn't even see like what the suburbs was like until I went to college.
When you're from New York City and you think of Connecticut, you think of like all white people in suburbs. Yeah, for sure. Yep.
Yeah, but I was gonna say that's how Notre Dame was. Like it used to be like the hood, but it's like kind of like they like made Notre Dame its own city. That's how like it's like its own like area.
Yeah.
Now, but yeah, that's like the east side. But
that's like Albany too, University of Albany.
Well, one thing I love about Connecticut is it's like in that triangle. You can get to New York City fast. You can get to Jersey. You can get to Philly fast. That's what I love about Connecticut.
Where you are, like you got to be in Stanford or below to get there fast. Like I'm in Norwalk, and that shit is like 2 hours with traffic. And that's not fast to me.
Nah.
Without traffic, it's like an hour 10. But there's I learned this the hard way. There's always traffic here. Always. Fucking annoying.
My bad. Go ahead, Jan.
No, I was just gonna say like it's kind of weird how they did it because I wasn't like old enough to see like Notre Dame beat the hood. Like my pops used to tell me like, yeah, they used to sell drugs right across the street from the University of Notre Dame. It was crazy.
Yeah. Mamoon, send that power work. We'll see what you got. Yeah. So. I don't even know how we got into that, but
yeah, but Benavidez, what do you guys think about that? You guys think that's a bigger fight than Crawford?
Hell no.
For his legacy, like how we look back on it in 10, 20 years, yeah, absolutely.
Yes, because Crawford will not a win over Crawford will not be looked at as a huge achievement if he beats him.
Yeah, okay.
Yo, can I ask you guys and everybody else, and Yayan too, if Benavidez fights Benavidez next year, right? And because I don't think that style, I don't like it for Benavidez personally, but if he beats him, there's a good chance he could. If he beats Benavidez, do you think that adds to the, the whole Canelo Benavidez legacy? Because I feel like that would be his best win.
If he would say that again,
I suppose if he beats Beterbiev, would it like hype up the rivalry even more?
I know Canelo fans be like, "Oh, who has Benavidez fought?" And I'm like, "Okay, right. He's not fighting Hall of Fame guys, but I think Beterbiev is like, isn't he like ranked top 5 or top 10 pound for pound?" I feel like
Yeah, he's like
he's holding on for dear life. He's about to get his AARP card. Like
that's what I'm saying. Like I think Benavidez will win too, but. Man, Canelo not gonna fight that dude.
The truth is this: if Canelo wins, you might not agree because you're a Bud fan, but The overall,
I'm not.
The overall,
like, what do you?
fine, whatever.
Oh
Then you
God,
don't agree for whatever the reason you don't agree. But the overall consensus will be he beat a smaller guy. He has so little to gain from. You think they're going to be like, whoa, he beat the number one pound fighter that's 3 weight divisions below him? Like, no.
Yeah, that's,
So you don't
that's kind of
think?
how it
I
works.
would
No,
give him
they're not.
props.
No, they're not.
Y'all don't
It's
think?
kinda how it works,
Okay,
Michael.
let's the dream scenario. If Canelo beats Crawford, not easy, but Crawford doesn't take boxing life out of Canelo, and it just a easy win for Canelo. You know, they're boxing for 12 rounds, and nobody's taking punishment, so Canelo wins. Turkey loves the big fights. You don't think Turkey gonna push him? Hey, can I get that Benavidez fight?
He might push
Canelo
it.
never get in the ring with him.
I don't think he won't do it. He just won't do it.
Right, because because he would have by now. Like, you know, he said. You remember when he said 200 million? That's before Turkey came in the picture, and it was plausible. He said that as like a ridiculous, leave me alone bullshit number.
Hell yeah!
Just like Layla tried to do it with 15 million until the fucking Publishers Clearinghouse check.
Did they say the purse? Did they say the purse for this fight? Who's getting what?
Probably, but I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't think so. I don't think so.
So what's
that shit's
people say Crawford getting 50 million. People, I didn't heard that.
Yeah, if Crawford getting that, I don't even care if he lose or he win. He need to get the hell out after that.
But it would build Canelo's legacy way more if he was to beat Benavidez.
That's what I agree with. Absolutely.
I don't think so. But real quick though, so I think both of them gonna retire after this. What y'all think?
Nah.
Me too.
Nope.
Completely agree.
No.
Then Canelo signed like a couple of more fights with Turk.
Oh yeah, he sure did. You're right.
That is a bingo.
Oh, he got 2 more fights, including Crawford.
Canelo got like 8 kids, man. You know he's gonna take 2 or 3 more fights.
That's mad racist.
Nah, listen, they pop out babies like left and right. You know that.
Oh, against who? Against who though? That's what I need to know.
Jake Paul, Mill City Boxing. That's I don't know.
Yeah, Jake Paul. Now you see Tank fighting Jake Paul. Canelo gonna want some of that too.
Yo, you definitely know it.
That might be Canelo's last fight.
Bruh.
Remember that time?
The sad thing is, y'all are probably right. That's the sad thing. I'm just sitting back.
He was supposed to fight Jake Paul first before.
Right. Well, it was rumored. Yeah.
I don't see. This is a lose-lose for Canelo. It really is.
Yeah, I feel the same as Marco. I'm just tired of this whole Jake.
Damn, this dude has that Bronx internet.
Jackie, I don't believe that. Why would he make that hard of a fight his last fight? That's crazy.
That's a good point. That's a good point.
If I'm like, that's what I don't care what nobody say. I'm going out like Mayweather. I'm fighting a fucking MMA dude for $1 billion. That's my last fight.
For $1 billion.
Canelo got in his contract no B's, no Benavidez, no Bivol, and no better B, no B's.
Damn. How about bitches? All right, sorry.
Yeah.
So Canelo, like, what's okay? He beats Crawford. Like, where does he go? Like, who's out there? That
I don't know. They saying the Bevo rematch.
Negative. He would have already taken it. Again, those 2 big fights, the Benavidez and Bivol rematch, he would have already taken it by now. He's just getting older.
I agree. He been said he wanted the rematch, but we all know he didn't want that.
Word.
But yeah, I see people saying Bivol rematch, which is I don't see why he'll do that.
No, Bivol said he would do it, but at 168 because he wants the belt. It's like, okay, you challenged me for my belt. Let me get your shit.
He is no way in hell he get down.
That was like 2 years ago too. I don't think that offer is off the table.
No. I'm just saying at the time. Yeah, he was down for it. Is my point. Canelo wasn't.
Yeah, I don't. Like we're excited. I'm excited about this fight too, but it's like why?
Which one?
Crawford Canelo.
I don't think Canelo wins anything by fighting Benavidez. I think that I don't know. To be honest, as a Canelo fan, I don't demand anything from Canelo anymore. I think that this probably could be his last fight and then retirement, and I would be satisfied with him as a fan in his career. So I don't know. I mean, I don't.
All right, let me ask you this, though, Josue.
That,
let me ask you this. Let's say it's not his last fight and he keeps fighting a couple more dudes out of his league and not Benavidez. Would that bother you?
Somewhat, yeah. I would. I, as a Canelo fan, I kind of would like Benavidez to be his retirement fight.
That's a That's a vicious. You saw what happened when Apollo tried to fight Drago.
That's a tough way to go out.
That's a tough way. Exactly.
Yeah, I agree. I think, and I'm keeping real. If his last two fights was Jake Paul and fucking whoever, I wouldn't give a fuck. You know, he earned that right in my opinion.
He did.
No, I disagree with that. I never think you earned the right. I mean, y'all see it differently. I understand it. Like, okay, he's done a lot in the sport, but if I'm not seriously competing, if I'm not willing to take the best fights, I'd just rather walk away.
To add to what CJ's saying, you know, we hold Usyk to a different standard when it comes to having Usyk go against guys like Moses Otama and other guys coming up. So it seems like Usyk is not going to get a retirement fight, but then Canelo gets one, you know.
Yeah.
But I'm going to say this. Marco say fighting Crawford is a lose-lose. I say fighting Benavidez is a lose-lose.
Hell no.
In my opinion.
He could shut up everybody. He could shut me up and a lot of people.
Beating like that. That'd be like a third generation of top fighters. That
he didn't fought the same Moses, the fucking Cottos, the Mayweather.
And if he can go out beating, we got Jackie in the house. If he can go out beating Benavidez, that's just like he just cleaned that shit out like he's using.
Yeah, that's some legendary shit. I'll give him all the props in the world. I'm not here to hate on him.
Man. I don't know.
Cleaning out like a shop vac.
But that's what I'm saying. He lose, then what? He lose him, then what?
Well, fuck it.
Benavidez? He knew Benavidez was better than him.
Or they might even say, or they might even say the truth, which is the dude's older, Benavidez is younger, he's bigger. Like there are a lot of reasons.
That's what I'm saying. It's too much. It's too much for him to lose in that one. He's not gonna take that, bro. I'm telling you.
No, he's not gonna take it. I would have given it props.
Well,
I want to say one thing, then I'm gonna hop back off.
I don't hop off, but go ahead.
Okay, so I think that Canelo, he's gonna wait until the end, like when he's retiring to fight Benavidez, because if everybody's thinking that he's afraid and ducking him, why wouldn't he make that fight his last fight? Because it has enough build up, everybody's waiting on it, so why wouldn't he make that his retirement fight? And it would do very good numbers because everybody's anticipating on it already.
I agree. The only problem with it is the motherfucker's just getting older and Benavidez is getting more experience. That's why waiting.
Exactly my point.
Okay, I get that too, but I don't know. I still think he's gonna fight him. That's just how I feel. I don't see him retiring.
You hope he will. You're a fan. I'm not hating on it. You hope he will.
I hope he does.
Yeah. I just don't see it. He too big and too strong, man. I'm telling you, he's not gonna fight that young man.
I think he can beat Benavidez. I don't know.
Ooh, no. Really?
Okay.
Yes.
Damn.
Can or will?
Will.
Oh
nah. Sauce. Too much sauce.
No.
Wait a second. Jackie, you got him beating Crawford too, then I assume.
Of course.
That's all she's been talking about.
Of course.
Okay. You might be right with that one, but the Benavidez one, I think Benavidez might even stop him.
Oh
no! Hell, that's a step too far.
I know. No, not that Canelo will be like, I can't, but like his shit'll just be all minced meat, and the ref will be like, that's enough. Maybe not though. Maybe not. I mean,
a lot of sauce being thrown around in both directions, in my opinion.
Okay. It's a food fight.
There you go.
Man, I don't know, man. I like Canelo, but he's just not the same fighter, you know. And given, you know, he's a little older, but he's not beating that young man.
I mean, what do y'all be expecting? Of course, he's gonna be a little declining because he's, like you just said, he's older. He can't stay the same forever. Is Crawford in his prime? No. So that means he's declining as well. No, he's not in his prime.
Yes, he is in his prime.
So Crawford is in his prime?
Yes.
Let me say this. You can make a better case. You can make a better case for Crawford being in his prime because he had one showing where he didn't live up to expectations. But before that, knocking out everybody at 147, it's only been a sample size of one. Whereas with Canelo, it's been like 4 or 5 fights.
No.
It's been 4 or 5 fights.
Canelo ain't in his prime.
Hold on. That's just like saying, was Floyd in his prime when he fought, McGregor or Berto?
That's not the same thing.
It is because they're both
chronologically, but I'm talking
about
fucking
Pacquiao. Was he? No, that's a better question. Was he in his prime when he fought Pacquiao?
Again, he showed no decline, so he was just older. Some people, here's the thing.
That's what I'm saying. Bernard Hopkins.
Some people's prime very rarely lasts their whole career. Is Bud one of those?
I think so. He ain't showed now. Canelo since the Caleb Plant fight has shown a considerable decline. Not a huge decline, but it's very noticeable.
Noticeable.
I
There you
agree.
go.
I agree with that. I do.
Yeah.
Bud ain't
That's
never
all I was
shown
saying.
that.
It's been more fights. Yes, Bud wasn't at
Don't
his
worry.
best with Mad
He's
Jamal,
gonna
but it
show
was.
it this fight. Don't worry. It's coming. It's coming.
I
can't wait.
Yeah, you got Bud. You got Bud messed up.
Talk to us.
No, y'all have Canelo messed up.
Oh,
That's what you got.
ducky now. How? Talk to us. Talk to us, CT. Why is he messed up?
When I see Canelo, I've never seen special. When I look at Bud, I see special.
Now you.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
I don't see dimensions in Canelo's game when I look at Bud. When I look at Bud, hey, it is what it is. I mean,
that's gonna be so
don't give me.
terrible.
He didn't even deny it.
Okay,
He's like,
so you just said he don't got dimensions. You just said you don't see no dimension with Canelo. So when he beats Crawford, I want you to know a non-dimensional fighter beat Crawford. That's
Well,
what
then
I need you to come back.
Yeah,
I need you to come back and say that.
Damn.
No, that's still not gonna say nothing. If you look at the two,
he don't have dimension.
if
So
you
if
look
said
at the
Crawford,
two
we got him
fighters,
messed up.
if you look at the two fighters, and you tell me Canelo got more in his bag than Bud, then that's crazy. He can go to more pockets. He can go.
Completely different competition.
Bud
They ain't
can go
fighting the
to
same
more
competition.
pockets
What
in
are you
his
talking about?
game than Canelo can.
Okay, so he might.
Oh my God,
Bud
that's
might
crazy.
have a few more tools in his bag. Yes, but you said Canelo was nothing special.
No, I don't.
That's a fact. He not.
I don't think he's nothing.
He's not.
Y'all gotta,
bro. All he do.
y'all gotta pick your
Let me
words.
explain this. Let me explain this.
This shit sound crazy from everybody.
let me explain this real quick. Canelo, since the Caleb Plant fight, all he do is try to walk you down and throw hard shots. That's nothing special.
What? That's because dudes are running like Carl Lewis.
Man, ain't nobody fucking running from him, man.
Nobody's running from him.
So McGee ran from him.
Who?
McGee ran from him.
No.
Okay then.
That's one.
What's his name? Berlanga ran from him.
Yeah, actually.
Get the fuck out of here.
Berlanga was not
Get the fuck out of here.
Nearly as much.
Yeah,
as he
you
normally
are.
does.
You didn't watch it.
Oh, I watched it. And
on,
Skull run from him.
The only two people that you can say run from it is Charlo and Skull. That's it.
Like I said, okay, fine. Have that, say that. But like I said, all that what you just said, just remember that same fighter who y'all just said non-dimensional and whatever, he beating Crawford. So
is he knocking him
I
out?
want to tell you.
She thinks so.
No, I think so. Just like you think that Crawford can win. It's all opinions. None of
that
is
Jackie, I'm asking you, do you think it'll be a knockout? Could he stop Crawford?
At first I was thinking that, but then I kind of scaled it back. I'm gonna say by decision.
So when I told you guys that Crawford looked bigger in person, did that change anything in your head?
No,
definitely.
No.
For me,
that
it
didn't change nothing for me because I know Crawford is as a fighter, and this is my thing too. He ain't stopped Charlo. This nigga ain't stopped Munguia. What do I think he gonna stop? Bud?
Because Bud's naturally 3 divisions lighter.
Man, so was Charlo.
What?
So was Charlo.
Charlo ran.
Man, I'm not trying to hear that. He literally got dropped. What you mean he ran? He was right in front of him.
Hold on. You're telling me this is just a yes or no question that Charlo didn't run?
Sometimes he did.
No, he ran the.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, y'all don't know.
So if a dude ran the whole fight, how he take a punch to get dropped?
So you can.
That doesn't mean he didn't get caught.
Come on now.
Okay.
Once he felt Canelo's power, that's when he started running. He's like, "Oh shit!"
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. He stood there and boxed a little bit when he wanted to.
A little bit. So he boxed a little bit.
For the most part, he was.
No, he ran.
He was using
young
his
guys
feet.
are so biased.
You know, biased to what?
To Canelo not being good for some reason. You don't think he's good?
I never said he wasn't good.
Stop saying that he's smaller. You seen the workout videos. The man is using snack. He in the weight room. He's not smaller than Canelo. This 2025, you can put on real muscle.
But Bob, here's the question. You're right. But natural size matters. You could bulk up all you want. You could put on all the makeup and the smoke and mirrors. But if you're not naturally the same size, you're going to be at a disadvantage.
And also, he's never fought at this weight professionally. Sparring and fighting professionally is completely different. And I don't care what y'all talking about. It's gonna make him it's gonna slow him down a little bit because
right.
he's gaining muscle.
Bud about to do
All
what
he
he
has to
did
do is be
to
faster than Canelo. That's all he has to do.
Oh,
slow him down. Still fast.
CT, repeat that. Repeat that, CT.
I'm trolling.
Repeat that, CT.
Real quick,
I didn't hear
man.
what he said.
You better be
I
careful.
ain't hear him.
Yo, CJ, I said Bud about to do what he did to Spence.
That would be
Now, if
tough.
he did that, that'd be
I said I was trolling. I said I was trolling.
If he does that, that's all-time great status. If he could do that.
But I'm gonna tell you this.
Jackie, I was trolling.
Yeah, she's about to come for you. You better be careful.
That I don't know, man. Hey, I'm not even rooting for Bud, but come on.
Yes, you are.
No, I'm
yes,
not.
you are.
What?
I actually said Canelo. I had Canelo.
No, he did say that. He did say that. He did say that.
Yes, I did.
He just
So he said that, but you are rooting in the sense of rooting like who you want to win. You are going for Bud.
Yeah. I can say that. I can say that.
When you give that biased thing saying Charlo didn't run, like there's something.
I never say he didn't run.
Agenda going
Here he
on.
go. Here he go. Here he go.
You
Marco
did.
No, I didn't.
Jackie.
I said sometimes he would sit there and box, but most of the time he was
you
using
said
his
he
feet.
didn't run, and then you swore sometimes.
No, I didn't.
Then you go, how did he get dropped if he's running? Like people can't get caught. He got caught, but he was still trying to run.
Y'all gonna see when they clinch. You're gonna see Bud is the stronger man. You're gonna see it.
That's gonna be a problem if that's
that
true.
wrestling experience. Yeah.
That's gonna be a problem if that's true. Big problem.
I just want to see the fight.
I think Bud gonna keep that jab in his face. That's the key. Bud keeping that jab in his face.
Hey man, Canelo never come on, man. Hey, y'all.
Okay, give it up, y'all. Okay.
Y'all got it. I'm trying to tell y'all, bro.
Okay.
Y'all gonna be bad, bro.
You know one thing we've never seen though. We've never seen Bud get jackhammered to the body by a hard, bigger man. But this sounds mad gay, but you know what I'm saying? Like Canelo. How's he gonna? Canelo's gonna go to his body. He's gonna.
But didn't they just say he's bigger than Canelo?
Yeah. Well,
so maybe he'll handle it well.
That body attack might be a problem for Bud. His chin is good. We've seen that, but the body.
I'm gonna say this right now. If Bud don't win, it's got something to do with the scorecards. I'm gonna tell you right now. That's a fact.
Don't call shenanigans ahead of time. Don't do that, champ.
No, I've been saying that since the fight got made. I've been like, bro, that's just how Canelo.
I'm still not gonna let you. I'm not gonna let you get away with it.
I'm gonna do it anyway.
The Mexican A side. The Mexican A side.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, and then somebody was telling me like, oh, that's Turkey's fight. It don't matter if that's Canelo though. He got the star power. He got the notoriety.
Hey, Tim Cheatham. We got Tim Cheatham on the judge panel.
Oh,
Marco, stop looking like that. Like you don't know that the A side be getting like, come on, De La Hoya, all the De La Hoya decision that he got.
No, what I'm looking is why are we predetermining this?
I'm not predetermining. I just know how Canelo rock, bro, and I know how boxing is, bro.
And maybe that's hope on my part. I hope for a fair fight. I'm hoping so.
One judge had Canelo beating Mayweather. Like that's crazy.
Like literally.
Don't forget that Bud is Turkey's dude. So if anything,
I just said that.
Right.
Nah, that don't mean that Canelo is the super duper A side, man.
Thank you. I just know how. Stop acting
I don't like that look, Marco.
Correct.
Come on, man, stop.
I mean, but for anybody, like they said, Tim Cheatham, he has some very bad cards. Like I don't know, all his scorecards are crazy. It's like it's always the opposite. So whoever is the winner is gonna be the opposite with him.
Damn.
I'm telling you, bro. Watch this. Watch. It's
gonna no matter who wins, it's gonna be some bullshit.
It's gonna be a crazy. Depending on how the fight, it's gonna be like 8-4 Canelo. If it just watch.
I would just rather see a knockout. I want somebody to get knocked out just for it to be a clear winner or something.
I was right about to say that. I don't know about a knockout, but I want a clear victory.
Right.
Yeah, all this energy I put into this fight, watch it should be mad boring.
I agree. I agree. I can
all this energy y'all put here,
at least we don't got to pay for no high price pay-per-view price, so I'm good.
I've predicted it's going to be a counterfest and boring from Jump Street, and I still think that.
Marco did say that. We already know that's my favorite type of fight. So if that's what we're getting, I like that.
Damn, Yayan loves boring fights. Okay.
It's not boring. It's IQ.
IQ was Shakur versus. Was Charlo and Canelo IQ?
No, that was terrible. I didn't like that fight, and I actually like Charlo, but that fight was,
that was terrible. But he was kind of like, fuck it, I'm 3 divisions smaller. Let me just.
Because we remember, if you like the big Charlo was supposed to fight Canelo, but they wanted to make the undisputed versus undisputed thing, and Big Charlo was going through something at that time. So, but it is what it is.
Well, you know who loses out on all this is poor David Benavidez.
Yeah.
Not really, in my opinion.
He needs to fight Benavidez.
He's fighting Yard right now. Like that's
not really in my opinion, because if he beat, I don't think he'd beat Beaver, but if he beat both of them, he's a superstar.
Oh, that's whoa. Some props.
To me, he's like my third favorite fighter right now.
Well, why is he not a superstar after cleaning out the entire super middleweight division?
Because he didn't fight nobody of notoriety, and that's just true. That's just true. He didn't fight the man. Canelo didn't give him a shot.
Man was running far. He was social distancing. Like
exactly. He was.
So you
can't hold that against him, but I would say one of those names. He doesn't need both. He needs one of those.
You know what a superstar is, right? So if they drop Benavidez off in Indiana and walked around downtown, you think people know who he is?
I'm gonna say that he would be a boxing superstar. How about that?
They're gonna think Tyrese Halliburton.
You guys know what I think. There's only one fighter right now that you drop him off anywhere and he'll be mobbed, and that's Jake Paul.
Yeah, we know Jake Paul, your buddy.
Right. Somebody tell this dude.
You know what?
Bro, you put Tank.
Oh, that's racist.
Bro, people would know Tank.
No, I agree with that.
Yes, they will.
No, they
won't. Marco, you telling black people this? How can you tell black people
this? Oh,
this?
shit. There's another one. All right, cool.
Oh, that's racist.
I'm telling you, we.
He said in the hood. You put him in any hood and they would know. That's what he said.
Oh, I thought you said anywhere.
I would say anywhere too.
I mean, that's a superstar. You drop Tank off in downtown Indiana. Is anybody going to be like, oh, shit, that's Tank?
Ain't nobody live in Indiana except tumbleweeds.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
He come to my neighborhood. They're gonna ask Tank where his parents are. He's about 5'2". Like, where you?
Tank. People. I'm trying to tell you, people love Tank. Man, I'm trying to tell you.
Are you lost, little boy?
No, I was gonna make that comparison.
That was a good one. That was a good one.
Bob's starting early. It's not even midnight yet.
Oh, Bob, you're crazy for that one, bro.
That's funny. Nah, they won't. Man, I'm telling you.
No, Robert. I didn't say the Charlo that he fought. I'm not saying he was going through something. I said the big Charlo, the one he was supposed to fight, was going through something.
Oh, Robert. Yeah.
Ain't nobody soft. Bitch ass little nigga.
What the fuck?
This nigga said something about soft. So
yeah, yo, y'all got mad.
I don't know what he talking
That's the most upset I heard.
I know. I love it.
All right.
Yo, do you ever scream when you get mad? Because you're so.
No, it's crazy. That's why I stopped playing the game. I used to like scream on the game and shit. So that's why I stopped playing the game.
See, people like you, it has to be a balance. You're always kind of monotone, and when you get mad, you probably fucking flip your lid. That's hilarious. Bob too. I bet you when Bob gets mad, it's scary. Right, Bob?
You can hear him yelling at his kids.
Yeah, I try not to get angry anymore, but yeah, I used to get really angry.
See? I saw when you hit that bag. I saw it come out of you. I swear to God. I'm not even trying to be like, I've been around boxing a long time. I could tell people have a fire, people who don't.
Yo, let me tell you what happened today. We took my son up to college, right? So we walk in. His roommate got this pink flowery blanket on.
Tutti fruity.
So my oldest son, like, he said, you gotta move out immediately. Like, he's like, you gotta move out. But the roommate didn't come back. So the roommate ain't come back. So we don't know what's up with him. But he got a
what school? What school you going to?
He's at Immaculata College.
No.
Okay, so
he was okay. So it's my son's fault though. He didn't contact this guy and find out what he was about. He just showed up.
So is he a fruity, or he just likes his dudes wear pink?
He don't know. The roommate didn't come back.
Is it fashionable these days?
He didn't come back tonight, so
he probably bounced. Or trying to find other living arrangements.
Never came back. He got there before us. He left his stuff.
That's gonna be awkward. That's gonna be awkward tomorrow.
Yeah, he was like, he said he gonna talk to him and he might ask for a new roommate.
Yo, when I was in college,
do it peacefully.
When I was in college, right? My roommate that I had would snore, so I would sleep in my boy's room in a different room because it would snore so loud, right? So I never slept there. So one day I'm coming in and I'm grabbing my mattress because one of my this girl was coming to visit me and I needed a mattress to put in the other room that I'm staying in. Whatever. I'm grabbing the mattress with my boy, and I see a wet stain on my mattress.
Ew.
Oh, you know it. So I'm like, so I go close, and I instantly see that shit is fresh nut. Fresh nut.
Okay,
fresh.
you know what?
Yeah, you wild. What?
No. I'm not lying.
You gotta
I'm not
throw
lying.
hands.
This is a true story. So I'm like, what the fuck? And I hadn't been in the room, so it's not me. So I'm like, this motherfucker. And here's the two. First off, this dude was a dork. There's no girls fucking with him. One. That's so it makes it worse. That means that he's blasting off on my mattress. Like, why the fuck?
That would have to beat dog.
I went in, I woke
gotta,
him up. I'm like, yo, why the fuck is that fresh nut? Oh, I had a girl in there. Sorry. I'm like, then why'd you go in your bed? What the fuck? Oh, sorry, I didn't. I'm like, clean it up, right? So he cleans it up, and I'm like, I'm burning these sheets. So I got so mad, and I'm not proud of this, but like, the next day we were like leaving, and this dude knew he was gonna get payback, so he took all of his shit and put it in one drawer, like one like cabinet that closes, right? I opened it up. I mean, I took a razor, I took milk, I took dog food, I took everything, pouring and slicing it, pouring everything, liquor.
That's
milk,
my boy.
I bought dog food from just because I know it'd be gross.
There you go. That's how you do it, Mark.
And then I tied it up, and I tied it up with like an extension cord, like triple knots, so we can't open it. And as I walked out, you just saw the milk and the dog food dripping out the bottom.
Yeah, that's hilarious, man.
That's that New York shit right there.
Yeah, it is though. It is though. You know what? I did the same exact shit. I did the same exact shit, Marco. I'm not lying to you. I did the same exact shit. I'm not lying to you.
Well, I mean, why are you nutting on my like that? And mind you, I'm like, I could have laid in that shit. Like, what?
No, he probably had some weird
like that's transmittable. Like that's fucked up.
How did you know it was that? Did you like touch it?
No,
man.
And you could smell and you could tell, and it was that. It was 100%. He didn't deny it. Yeah, when you're a guy long enough, you know what that shit looks like.
Man.
Or a girl, depending on how you get down. But yeah. So I was like, that's besides being disrespectful, it was dangerous too. I looked at it like, like if it was me, I would have like you could have told me, yo, my bad. This happened. Don't just leave it there. And the shit was fresh, like fresh out the frying pan.
Sure.
Yeah, definitely for your son, get somebody that's gonna, because he's gonna leave his stuff there. He needs somebody he can trust. Because I used to be a resident assistant at a college. I used to like be on the floor and monitor the dorms, and a lot of shit happens at these schools, especially when they sleep there. So yeah, he got to get somebody he could trust.
But it's my son's fault. He like. Because we asked him, he's like, I don't care if my roommate is and all this stuff. And then he got information, he ain't contacted dude. So I'm like, man, it's on you. Whatever. You learn the lesson.
It pays to do your homework. It pays to do your homework.
Bring that up about being angry. You got pissed? Because we're talking about how you get angry.
Oh, no, my wife, when she saw that, she was a little bit angry. That's all. She was like, oh, no.
Yeah.
That's why.
This is the one who looks like the other one, right? The younger one?
No, my wife was one who was really angry.
No, I'm saying the son that you brought up.
Oh, no, my youngest son. No.
Okay. Yeah. And you don't have any daughters, right? Just two sons?
Just two sons.
Man, you met like that. I love having a daughter. I'll say that. Like, you missed out. Having a daughter, it's a different bond. Different.
Yeah, I don't want my daughter going nowhere. I don't care if she's 30 years old. I want her living with us forever.
You and me talk about that, right, CT?
My son, get your ass up out of here. You got to grow up and be a man. Get out of here, man. Go get your own place.
It'll even be like my son will fart. I'm like, gross. But my daughter farts. I'm just like, oh, she's so cute.
Yo, Marco, man, it seems to be a pattern of your life.
Before you get started, how are you going to say that in the chat?
Are you going to interrupt me? I'm about to.
How are you going to say that?
Are you gonna interrupt me right before I'm gonna hear and hammer what I do?
You're the ultimate interrupter. I'm just giving you a dose of your medicine, but for real.
Disgusting shit that he
Come on, that's out of pocket.
You gross Boricua. You're a gross bastard.
Yo, even Jackie is asking you, how did you know? How did you know?
You're describing it like a delicacy that's touched your lips.
How did you know? How did you know? Jackie's asking.
HLD, where you from? The Bronx? You sound like you from the Bronx.
Yo, let me ask you this question though. It seems to be a pattern of your life that you be having these Albertos following you through life, bro. I mean, I'm just saying, you got.
Yo, that might have been Alberto. Nah,
it's an attraction to these dudes. Bro.
I remember to this day, it was a dude named Jabu. It was a.
Was he white?
No, he was black. Black.
Oh man.
Yeah, and he was mad dorky though, like mad dorky. He was a dude. And the next year, because he left and I stayed, he tried to he went to the school to try and get me in trouble to like file, but he had left the school, so he couldn't. So you can't file a charge because like I could have gotten in trouble for ruining his stuff, but he was no longer a student, so they threw it out.
Okay.
Fuck.
Oh, you got off with that one. You deserve to.
Yeah, man. Like I don't know. Part of me feels like I went overboard, but I was also like 19. But the other part of me is like he kind of deserved it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, I'm surprised you didn't put hands on him. I guess that's the closest thing you could do.
I ain't gonna lie, I probably would have to.
Yeah, no, I couldn't put hands on him because that would they didn't play with.
Get you kicked out of college and all kind of bullshit.
And I provoked him to throw at me, but he didn't. Like he was scared. Like I wasn't fight defend myself, but he wasn't doing any of that.
You acted almost like Rampage Jackson's son.
Oh man, I know.
Marco, you're a bully, man.
You went overboard with it.
I would never do that to ever do that to anybody else. That's so fucking disrespectful.
Yeah, that's fucked up.
That's so disrespectful. Like, if
indefensible, no. Indefensible, you don't do that, man. Like when you're fighting with somebody and you know they're what the fuck are you doing?
No, we were talking about what the kid did to me, but yeah, what he did, that's been all over the place, man. I've seen like
I've been seeing that's like it
was brutal. Like people
that's
are like,
sweeping the nation.
That was brutal. That was really like he was just beating up a fucking basically an unconscious corpse. Just
I could. I've never done that. You know, somebody's on the ground, you're fighting. I mean, what are you doing?
There's an etiquette, right?
There's a line, bro. Like, what are you doing? You're gonna
right. How I grew up, once they go down, maybe 2 kicks, 2 punches extra, then you kind of all right. That's good. You don't just keep.
If they just fell on their hands, you know what I mean, and they're like still all right, but if they're laid out, like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Oh, he don't want to fight back. Let's say he's done fighting back. The person's done fighting back.
Right. They're just covering up and not.
Right. This guy don't want to fight no more.
Right.
What am I?
Right.
You gotta pull back.
Some people.
Yeah, that's easy to say from like logic, but once you like in that red zone, once you're already like blacked out, you're not even. Your brain. Let me tell you. Hold on, wait. Real quick. Your brain is not on. Your logic is out. That's how people end up in jail and prison. They don't think. They don't have any conscious thoughts at this time.
That tells them how low IQ they are emotionally intelligent.
Nah, it's not even about IQ. It's the fact that people don't, when they're in that moment, they're not gonna think. Either or, people are not gonna, be in that moment. They're not gonna think about it.
Not everybody.
Being a fighter all these years, maybe I'd assume you're the same way, Koki. I've never seen you fight, but I have, but like. You train how to when to take your foot off the gas as a fighter, especially in sport.
Nah, I have, but if you piss me off, you're gonna be in a hospital. Like, I'm not gonna be, I'm not gonna be like, 1-2, okay, go home, go say hi to your mom for me real quick. I ain't gonna do that. Like if we're not in the ring, we scrap in the street. You better have a gun. You better have a knife. I'm not gonna be like, okay, 1-2, okay, you good, bro? Okay, bye. No, fuck out of here.
Well, yeah, I'm not talking about that. But also in the ring when they go down. You can't keep punching. So that's
no, of course, yeah. Especially everybody there watching you. You got the coach watching you. You got the friends watching you. That's different.
But I never get I don't get into that red. I've learned a long time ago. I can control my red zone. You know what I mean? I've never won.
All right. Yeah, listen, look. There's people better. All right, y'all better than some people. Y'all don't got that. Y'all better than some people. I get it. Some people
I get what you're saying. Okay.
I want to.
Yeah,
but there comes a point. There comes a point, man. Let's say somebody who totally fucked up, total disrespectful, whatever the fucking case may be, and you start off with a fucking fist fight, right? And then it gets to the point where the guy is just now bitching out. Then it turns away from being a fist fight where I'm bitch slapping the dude, right? I'm not gonna fucking, but I'm gonna, that would be, but to just keep on wailing on the guy to the point that he's like almost dead, like it makes no sense for especially you may end up in jail too. So
I want to ask Koki. I want to ask you this real quick to see where your line is. What if the dude is unconscious? You're still going in?
For me, I learned my lesson going through the consequences I went through because I did have to do time for back in 2021. I was on a train and had a guy follow me with a knife. He felt upset at me because I cut him going down a staircase.
Let me ask you real quick. If he came at you with a knife, why the fuck did you get in trouble for defending yourself?
I'm going to you right now. You in Indiana? Hold on, because this is like in the train, New York, whole different world. So I'm going down the staircase, and there's cameras. In the subway, there's cameras everywhere, right?
Right.
So they recorded him following me, but they didn't see the knife. He had a small little knife in his hand, and he got mad at me because he's like, "Yo, you cut me in line. Like we're going down the staircase." I just walk fast. So I'm ahead of him and he's in a staircase and he gets the knife towards my hand. I see my hand bleeding. And in that moment, you don't have time to think. It's not like time to, okay, I got to calculate how much I'm going to throw. especially you train every day. You train 6 days a week. You do 3 hours of training in a day. You do 12 rounds heavy bag, 3 rounds double end bag, 3 rounds speed bag. You spar. You do this every day. You don't know anything else. 1-2 punches is not programmed to you. That kid, he's not training in the gym to do 1-2 punches and walk away. When he's locked out, that's it. Those punches come out from like the training. That's just like to him, he doesn't see anything else. So for me, I got in trouble because everything I did was recorded on the camera, and it got taken to the transit station down in 161st. And
let me ask you this: so you were going past him, and you just kind of cut him off a little bit, and then just going up the stairs, and he got annoyed at that. What did he say to you? Did he say something? What did he do?
Yeah, mama huevo. He was like, following me, cursing me out. And
how old was he roughly?
We about the same age. He was a Dominican guy, light-skinned Dominican guy. And
I'm just kidding. So what? And what was he? A big dude?
Nah, I'm 5'10". He was about 5'10". About the same. Like we're like your height. So
and he spoke English. He's American, or he's like
he said a Dominican off the boat.
Okay,
like,
so he started saying my or whatever, and then you turn around, you start talking shit back.
Nah, I said, bro, because I'm trying to get to my house. I'm trying to leave because I'm not on that side of the part of the Bronx, so I'm trying to get out.
Right.
And he blocks me from the staircase. When you get on the street,
right,
by the platform. So I'm like, what you doing? And then he takes it out right in front of me. He goes right to my hand. And I black out. I don't want to like go into detail, but he's out on the staircase, and I run away, and I'm like, oh shit, like I really fucked this dude up. But at the same time,
you don't remember what you did, really?
I did. But the thing is, at that moment, I'm like, what the fuck? Like that happened, and I'm here bleeding. So I go to the store to the Habibis. They give me a Band-Aid, and I'm like, I need to go home. But here's what happened: since they recorded that, they ID'd my face. They knew where my address was. I had the arresting officers go to my apartment. I had to like.
Wait a second. Okay, so 2 questions: bleeding like a little scratch, or you were like bleeding significantly? That's the first question.
It was a little scratch, but still, bro. So, you bleed.
Question: how they ID your face? How the fuck do they know where you live? You have a record already? Is that it? I don't get it.
No.
They had face recognition system 15 years ago, man.
Yeah. It's the cameras here. If you have ID in New York, they could find your residence, all that, where you work. Even if they don't got your residence, they could find where you work.
So because I have a New York ID, they could ID me and do the same shit.
If you fuck up, if you fuck up around the subway, you do some crazy shit.
Okay.
And Marco, let me tell you real quick. My niche in electrical engineering is train control, so I know about I set up the systems. You feel me? Like I design them rather. So that's the same here in Cali.
Wow. Okay, so they go to your house.
Yeah, Marco, you out of touch, man.
And even though you told them that the dude cut me, they didn't give a shit.
Well, they took it to court during 2021, and if you guys remember COVID, the courts weren't open, so they would do the virtual court dates.
Right.
So luckily, I was mad happy because I was in court and I was at home, my fucking chilling, right? And then it got dropped the second date because this dude disappeared. And my theory is for this guy that disappeared, I think he was not documented in the U.S.
Oh, okay.
And I think this is during the time when Trump was getting into office or some shit.
Okay.
Yeah.
And that shit got dropped. So I didn't hear from that shit since. But to respond to CJ, that was my lesson learned because.
Oh, wait, I thought you said you did time. Didn't you say that in the beginning?
Yeah.
Well, how'd you get to do time if it got dropped?
You still
no. When they came to the house, they're like, "We need to arrest you."
Yeah, so you got. It's like
you got to sit
he
down
didn't go
for a
to
minute.
prison. He went to jail.
I thought it was like a summons or whatever. I didn't know that they went through all that. Okay.
No. But to answer CJ, that's why you do that. And this kid, Rampage's son, he did that. He's gonna serve time. But after he does that, he's gonna learn from that lesson because people don't have that emotional intelligence unless they go through something, some type of consequence or some lesson. They need that. So
I'm just shocked that New York gave a fuck about you two, about any of that, to even want to investigate anything, bro.
It got dropped so quick. I realized like they did it. I was like, well, y'all, it was bored that night.
I got grew with cocaine on that one. Can't nobody stop me from going home. So I feel you on that one.
Well, no, and let me tell you guys something. I grew up in New York too, and that's not common. Dudes will usually not do that shit for just cutting. You know what I mean? Usually you got to escalate it way more for it to get to that. That guy was just crazy.
Actually, there's a clip in New York. A guy was just pissed off, and Crazy Duke pissed off that another guy was standing like 3 stalls away from him, and he was just bitching, "Get away from him!" He wanted him to go all the way to the end of the fucking. Like, bro, what's your problem? And he was getting up to want to fight this dude just because he was like 10 feet away. I'm like, what the fuck?
The fuck?
Yeah, New York dudes is weird, man.
Yeah, just you got a lot of mental cases, bro.
That's true. That's what it is. You got so many people packed in. It's gonna be some
me
untreated mental illness.
Me and Marco are one of them too. We're one of the mental illnesses out here.
Yeah, like I actually, it's funny. Like I get road rage, but because I grew up in New York, I get subway rage. Like nothing annoys me more than if I'm going in and the train's packed and there's a dude sitting with his fucking legs spread, taking up 3 seats.
Oh,
that shit drives me crazy.
I hate that shit.
It's fucking annoying. That's the equivalent of like you guys who drive all the time who get annoyed at whatever happens on the road.
Yeah, you ever see that road rage movie that came out like a couple years ago?
Which one?
I forgot what that shit called, man. It came out like probably like 3 years ago.
You talking about Unhinged?
Good movie.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was fire. Yeah.
Okay.
Damn. Okay. Well,
who was in it? Anybody? Any big star?
Bro, Russell Crowe. It's like a yep.
Okay. I don't know.
That's crazy.
I knew it was like a big actor in there.
Yep.
Nothing's like that movie Michael Douglas back in the day, man. He just
shit. What was that called?
Hold on. Don't tell me.
1995.
Not Get Out. Fuck, I love that movie.
Who in it?
Michael Douglas.
Michael Douglas going crazy.
Bro, he going crazy, bro.
What's it about?
Falling down.
He snapped.
Falling down.
There you go. It's about like a middle class white dude.
That shit is dope. And he
middle class white dude gets estranged from his family.
Yeah, out in LA, right? Out in LA, right?
Yeah.
Yo, I just watched that movie like a month ago. That shit was fire.
Yo, seeing that movie, I remember thinking all of LA is like that. That was one of my first movies in LA.
You know what's the crazy part? I know that movie. I just didn't know what it was called. I've seen that movie before.
Falling Down. Yeah, that movie's dope.
Yeah, that shit hard.
That shit is dope.
Yeah, they don't talk about that movie enough. That movie.
No, they don't.
You know what's my favorite LA movie?
Don't Be a Menace.
Training Day.
Okay.
That's a dope movie.
It was cool.
I've seen that porn a few times.
Oh, man.
Marco didn't respect Denzel as a bad guy. That's what he said.
What?
Marco said,
what's that New York movie he played? Frank Lucas, American Gangster. That shit decent.
I don't like when Denzel tries to be a tough guy. I don't.
What? Oh my god, that's all he played.
Marco, it's called acting, man. Get over it.
Yeah, exactly. Not good acting. That's
what?
Damn, homie.
John Q, that was a
Bro,
good
you
acting.
tripping,
Yo,
bro.
the Book of Eli, you ain't gonna like it.
No. When he plays a bad guy only, he does serious roles really well.
Bro, everybody, we should just cut
John
the
Q,
screen
he was a
right
bad
now
guy.
on Marco. Man. Like, that's crazy, bro.
Yo, you know what movie got me when I was down, man? Shawshank Redemption.
Oh,
Yeah, that's one of the
I
worst.
didn't think it
Not
was
worst
that good
movies.
either.
That's one of the most like trauma
It was
movies
good.
like ever.
It was
It
good.
was good, but like I saw it later, and people were like it's one of the greatest ever.
It
Blah
is.
blah blah. And I remember seeing it and being like, it's good, but it's not like.
Yeah, I thought that movie was really good. I think that's one of the best prison movies next to Blood In, Blood Out. I don't know if y'all know about that movie.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah,
You know,
that's a good one
I
too.
seen that as a kid.
I be quoting
too,
it all the
and I
time.
didn't like it, but when I got older, I fucked with it.
A classic.
You ever seen this based on a true story? You ever seen Fruitville Station?
Oh yeah,
Yeah, man. I mean, I'm from the Bay. What do you think?
I seen that shit one time. I never watched it again, bro. I was like 7 crying watching that
From the
shit.
Bay. Nah, I don't know what the fuck you guys are talking about.
It's about a black man that got killed by the cops in
Oh
Oakland.
yeah. In the BART station, you know, where I do my work.
Is that a movie? That was this morning's news story. What are you talking about?
Fuck out of here.
Right, yeah.
Word. I never saw that, but
That is wild.
Did you guys see the recent movie? Fuck, what was it called? Weapons. I like that movie. That was kind of dope.
No, I heard good things.
I don't like scary shit. I ain't gonna lie. I don't like scary.
This is like voodoo shit. It was pretty good.
Voodoo shit.
I'm gonna keep it real. Like as a kid, I never liked the scary movies, and then as an adult, like when I start watching scary movies, they like stupid.
Yeah,
they
those
like
are the best movies.
a lot of movies are stupid.
No, I'm with Yayan. The problem is not that. It's not that it's too scary. It's that it doesn't scare me. I'm like, what the fuck? That's going to a comedy and not laughing. Like,
you know what? You know the scary movies I hate? The ones that are all jump scares. That all it is somebody like, bah, you look over there.
Women love that shit. Women love that shit.
You know what I hate too about scary movies? They call it scary movies because it's a lot of killing. That's not, you know what I'm saying?
Well, scary.
Go watch the Blair Witch Project.
That shit I thought was what, like, I know it swept the nation back in the day, but I thought
it did,
whack.
bro. And I
that
was
shit was whack. I was
like American Horror Story. That's real scary shit.
I'll be right back, guys. Keep it going though.
All right.
Hey, I'm not watching no paranormal shit either. I'm not watching no ghosts. I'm not watching none of that shit. That's too realistic.
No, man, I had no problem with that.
Didn't Shakur challenge Conor Ben at 147?
Yeah. What's wrong with that?
Yeah, I remember that.
So why is he trying to get out of the fight with Teal because he don't want to be at 140?
I got Shakur beating Conor Ben.
I got Shakur beating everybody.
Wait, hold on. I haven't heard HLD. Fill me in. He's trying to get out of the fight. What you basing that on? I haven't heard that. Trying to get out of the fight with Tio? Shakur is?
I'm going to go about what I know, what I saw publicly, because I could go with that. It's out there.
Well, see, I'm not on Twitter. I need to get on it. So if you saw a tweet or something, I don't know.
I think you know something about Tio.
He just put out recently, just about, I don't know, maybe a half hour ago or whatever.
Okay.
Telling him, yo, man, what's up, gangster? You gonna sign?
If Tio don't fight Shakur, who is gonna fight next?
It's up to Turkey. You guys don't understand. Everybody else, no, it's up to Turkey. Everybody was saying that Turkey wasn't dealing with him anymore. You guys follow too much of the false narratives. It's up to Turkey though. Turkey's the one who put it in, and it's up and if it's not gonna be Shakur, I don't know who's next.
You see Tio on a PBC event, because I know he was at the other PBC event last time.
Yeah, wasn't Tio just asking to be on the Jake Paul undercard?
No, he just threw it out there, bro. Tio says a lot of shit too. Yeah, no questions about it.
So if you admit he says a lot of shit, how are you going to get mad at people for following false narratives? If you could?
Because it's one thing that he says and it's one thing someone else says.
What are we talking about?
Oh, I'm just saying that right now, from what I know, and now you also put it out, Shakur's trying to get out of not making the fight with Teal because he don't want to go up to 140.
How do we know he's trying to get out of it?
That's the same thing.
Because his real fight, because it's the real fight he always wants. He's been chirping about. It's always been Lamont Roach.
You know what? I believe he is half Boricua. They avoid everything.
What?
Huh? What? What happened?
Uh-oh.
Come on, Marco.
I wouldn't talk about it from where you're from.
I forgot Koki's in your Koki. I forget.
How many people took over your land over there and
Bulgaria?
Yeah.
The Byzantine Empire. The Turks ruled Bulgaria for 500 years.
There you go.
My mother hates Turkish, but she used to hear Turkish music and go, ah! She'll fucking scream.
No, but that's who he really wants to fight. That's why Jay Prince contacted Chris Mannix when they were going back and forth and he was saying,
that's upsetting because I'd like to see Shakur fight.
I would too.
Sure.
I would too. I don't want to downplay it. I want to see that fight.
Jackie, man, why'd you leave? Come on back in.
Because you start talking about wet substances on your bed.
Nah, that was their breaking point.
I was talking shit.
Yeah. Guys, let's try and come near the super chat goal today. I know, we're 0 in, but let's try.
Does this conversation prove that Benavidez is not a draw? Because we've been talking about movies and street fighting and
well, you know what? I heard you guys talking about Benavidez and blah 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 being so great.
He's not a draw.
So if Benavidez does not fight Canelo, but he is so damn great, is he gonna finish off having the career that Canelo had? Is he that damn good? Is he?
He gotta be Bivol, he gotta be better Viv, and he gotta clean out that division. Then he gotta, I don't know, go on a run.
Yo, why everybody talking about Benavidez? What happened?
Because you guys were talking about that much earlier.
That's the topic. That's the
title. That's the topic of the.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know. My bad. Because they was talking about that in the Discord too.
Word.
There's nothing more for Canelo's legacy. No, his legacy's already done.
Snuck in here.
Who doesn't add to it at all, but does it detract from him if he ducks him?
No,
he's already ducked
bullshit.
him.
I agree.
It doesn't matter.
It is.
He already ducked him in. What
That's part of his legacy. Then y'all got to wear that. Y'all Canelo fans got to wear that. That's part of his legacy.
Hold on.
Nobody got to wear that, bro. The guy's he's the Hall of Famer way before this, bro.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. But it will remember.
Benavidez.
That's what I'm saying.
Remember.
Yeah, just like I remember Mayweather ducking Thurman, but it don't mean that you know what I mean? His legacy is not.
Hell. You cannot compare.
You talk to Yayan about that.
0 real challenges around Mayweather.
He was his mandatory, and they created a super belt for Mayweather. No. Don't kiss that dude's ass because he wants to do that.
Mayweather had so many people to choose from. Canelo
No. And who did he chose? Berto? He chose Berto?
Yo, can I ask you guys?
He was a younger fighter.
Yo, can I ask you guys? Is Paul Williams a bigger threat to Mayweather than Benavidez is a threat to Canelo?
Fuck no.
No, because Paul Williams probably wouldn't beat him, whereas Benavidez would beat him.
Wood beat him is crazy. I don't know about Wood.
I don't believe that either.
He has an amazing chance to beat him.
Big dog.
Paul Williams was a tough fight when he was
he was big.
But let's not forget though, guys. He stayed at welterweight for like 32 seconds. Like he was there.
Yeah. Sergio Martinez too was there for like 20 fights.
He wasn't there long, so like I don't really consider him like that. Yeah, they could have fought, but it's not really fair.
And then they went up like 6-8, didn't they?
Like a lot of these guys are on the express train, and they pass through a certain weight division, but that's just they express right through it, and the majority of their journey is in a different weight division. So
exactly,
that's a fair point.
So I don't really, that's why like we talk about like Pernell Whitaker. Was he a lightweight? Was he a welterweight? Floyd.
I think personally he a lightweight.
Thurman was at that welterweight for a long time.
Thurman got waxed by old Pacquiao. What do you think Floyd did?
Who got waxed by old Pacquiao?
Thurman
didn't get waxed. That shit was mad close.
It was close, but he lost, so he got waxed.
My Pat.
I actually thought he would have won if he didn't get dropped.
Yeah, Thurman's a good fighter, man.
Yeah, that second half of that fight was fine.
Thurman's a good fighter, but
Pacquiao was waxing people.
We could kiss Pacquiao goodbye because he will never look the same.
He beat Broner in his prime. He beat Thurman in his prime. That's crazy.
Broner didn't throw enough punches for me in that fight.
Mayweather never fought an elite black fighter in his prime, bro.
Who didn't?
Mayweather.
Said Mayweather.
You're trolling, right? You don't really believe that.
I'm repeating what Roy Jones Jr. said.
I'm gonna say this too. I think when Roy said that, what all that tells me is nobody was on Floyd level at that time.
No, he didn't really. If you look at it, he didn't. He didn't.
Roy was trying to win an argument. That's why I said that.
I'll put Zab in there.
He beat Zab, but most
Zab came off for
Roy's argument. Zab wasn't in his prime.
Oh boy, I know.
That'd be his argument.
What you think, Marco?
And arguably,
I disagree.
Zab was whooping that ass until they did all that goofy fighting.
Exactly.
Here's the thing.
He was.
Floyd did fight a couple black fighters, Sean, but Mitchell, a couple in their prime. But more importantly, he fought everybody who was active. If they happened to be more Hispanic at the time, that's not his fucking fault.
Right.
Yeah, like let's keep it real. Hispanics always been prevalent in boxing. Like, what you mean?
That's what I'm saying.
Marco, so when Roy, let me ask y'all this. Roy said when he fought Chico Corrales, he kind of disrespected Chico. He kind of said that Chico wasn't really him, or wasn't like, I'm kind of saying in context, but he's kind of saying that, everybody knew that Mayweather was going to do that to Chico. Like, I don't.
Chico was favored to win that fight.
Right. So I don't really know. He kind of said that, Chico wasn't nobody when he fought.
Roy was, you guys know I love Roy.
He said he Mexican great, some shit.
This is how you know that I'm not biased. Like, I love Roy, but he was just on some, like, let me win an argument. He was annoyed that Floyd, did that video and all that. Because I didn't.
Yeah, Andre was trying to give him some pushback on Chico, but he once Andre heard him not trying to hear, he was over talking Andre Ward.
Move on, right?
And then Andre just I'm just gonna move on because he's gonna disrespect Chico like that.
What you call it? I don't know, man. I don't know what you call it.
The greatest ever? Yeah, why?
Can't be if he lost and got knocked out.
I agree.
He's the greatest ever. Why? What about it? Why are you asking?
I totally agree.
I don't think he can be the greatest if you get knocked out by Antonio Tarver.
What are you asking him? Is that what you're asking? If he's the greatest, or what were you asking about Roy?
He's not nothing close to the greatest.
What were you asking then?
I didn't know how to put it. Like,
Mayweather at his height, at the best of whatever performance he's ever had, doesn't scrape the bottom of Roy Jones Jr.'s boot.
Ooh, this is why HLD is a golden member of this community.
It just doesn't even compare.
No.
It doesn't.
Glazer?
No.
So pound for pound, you think Roy is better than Floyd?
Oh yeah,
Roy. You know what? He's the greatest fighter who ever lived, pound for pound, in his prime. Obviously, this is how I got to say that because you got youngsters like Yayan, like, well, you got knocked out. Then
well, man, I look at a whole career.
Floyd never.
Maybe that is.
You can't look at a whole career. Yayan,
I do.
Nobody. 90% of 95% of fighters all got old and lost.
If you would just heard what I just said, right? That maybe I do look at it like that because Floyd was basically in his prime of his whole career. Maybe that's his, but I look at it dude whole career.
If you look at that, then yeah, nobody can argue against you. If that's your criteria, then Floyd is the best. I mean, you could also argue Marciano. You could argue Kawasaki.
Like, even like a dude like Sugar Ray Leonard.
What about him?
He was good. Like, look who he beat at the end of his career. He beat Hagler at the end of his career.
Well, arguably, Hagler beat him. But
oh my God!
Appreciate you.
At least, put it like this: whether you think Ray lost that fight, even though he drew Hagler out for a long time, at least he fought him. Like Floyd never gave us like I don't know. I'm gonna ask y'all this: do you think Floyd was too small to fight Triple G?
Real quick, Smokey. I said Roy Jones is the greatest of all time. What'd you say,
Marco? You think Floyd was too small to fight Triple G?
Of course, Triple G was a middleweight.
Naturally 160.
Floyd was never higher. 54. Floyd was no higher than a welterweight now.
Okay, who could have been? Maybe he didn't have it, but who could have been Floyd's Marvin Hagler? Like, damn, Floyd fight him. Was it just Pacquiao?
Paul Willie. Well, dudes were saying Thurman. I disagree, but
nobody Hagler. That throws me off because that's a.
No, I'm just saying somebody scary like Floyd fight him, and Floyd like, nah, I'm good.
Triple G would have been at the time.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I think he could have.
So that's what I'm saying. Like Ray Leonard, he went for that shot, even though you think he lost one, but at least he's like, okay, you know what? If I get
that's
beat,
a good point.
At least I'm gonna challenge myself. Let's see what's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I respect that.
Yeah, no, for real. And Ray Leonard kept retiring, coming back. He had the eye problem, but he did his thing.
That's what I said. At 47,
if you really want to see a good fight, watch that Duran Leonard one. That's a great fight. That's a great fight.
That Leonard and Hearns too. That was fire too.
I did a video on that a couple months ago, and that got like millions of views. People love that video. Yeah,
he arguably lost that right though.
Yeah, he lost that one. No, I love Ray Leonard. That's my goat, but he lost that fight.
He got dropped twice. He was getting battered, bouncing off all the ropes like he's stuck in a pinball machine.
That's okay. We can't say Floyd would make them challenges at his career.
He had fought everybody at that time though.
Who?
Oh shoot, my bad.
Floyd did fight everybody. I don't like when people say he didn't fight, he ducked. Like, you can't fight everybody. You can't fight nobody can fight everybody.
No, that's what I say about Canelo. He can't fight everybody.
You can't, but you can fight Benavidez when there's nobody else.
Apparently, he did fight somebody else because there were other people.
But you get what I'm saying? Like, that's people.
Did Muhammad Ali fight almost everybody?
Guys, I say this all the time. People try to say, well, look at Ray Leonard. He avoided Aaron Pryor. But he fought Hearns and Hagler instead. If Canelo had a Hearns-Hagler option, I'd shut the fuck up. But he
who would that be? Like
nobody. That's my point. There is
no. He fought
Marco.
Berlanga, bro.
What's up?
Marco, go back to that super chat. The panel needs to hear that one because this shit is out of control tonight.
Oh, okay. CJ super chat. He says, "Salute to the panel. Krispy Kreme glaze levels." I know he's not talking about that. I hope he's not.
Of course. You talking about Roy? Man, you talking about greatest fighter? You can't.
Man, isn't that a company that got it started? Krispy Kreme came out and then they kind of like fizzled away. They were like trying to do franchises everywhere. And then
they were popping for a minute. I mean, they're still in the game, but yeah, it's not a big deal
anymore.
Krispy
Kreme not popping no more.
Krispy Kreme is delicious.
They're being sold at McDonald's now and shit.
What?
No, they're over on Broadway now. I'll cop it every week. No,
better than freaking overrated Dunkin' Donuts.
Yeah,
Dunkin' Donuts, like Bob Arum, they've been around forever.
Yo, listen,
I don't know for donuts. I like the mom and pop shit
in all of New York City, and the only one that was open for years was in fucking Penn Station for some reason. The rest all closed down. I don't know if that's changed since. I think it did because there's one in Astoria, Queens that's open now. So they probably reopened for like 10, 15 years. They closed all of them down, just had one. Which I didn't understand because it's so delicious.
Yo, I can't stand Penn Station. Yo. Oh my god, yo, freaking oh my god!
I still got them there.
Yeah,
that shit is dope. But like, Krispy Kreme is delicious.
Fire.
Yeah, for real. Mom and pop donuts shops the best. What in Staten Island? I don't think
that's what I said. No, in general.
No, but this guy's in Staten Island. Those shits out there. That's gross.
What donut spots they got out there in Oakland, CJ?
Oakland.
I'm not in Oakland right now. I'm in Sacramento, but
okay. My bad. Sacktown and all.
No, it's cool.
Hey,
we got this Mexican shop up here in North Natomas, so that shit is bone.
Yeah, I'm gonna be real. Yo, California got better food based on the fact that everything they have, they grow it like a couple miles away from them.
You're wilding out, Kobe.
It's fresher.
You're talking about fresh ingredients. I can see that.
Nah, chill.
Got all the agriculture out here. We got
I'm telling you,
but the Midwest rocks with that too, because a lot of farms are in the Midwest.
The most diverse food city, it gotta be New York. It gotta be New York.
Of course, and you know why it's all good? Because all the dudes move there from wherever, like all the Jamaicans move from Jamaica to New York. They make authentic Jamaican. Ethiopians move from Ethiopia. Like it's all
Ethiopian.
I don't know.
Ethiopian food is fire, bro. You never had Ethiopian food, you gotta go right now.
Every
we got those in Oakland too. Yeah, we got that in Oakland.
Every
New York got
New York City.
New York got the second best pizza.
Like a different country will have people from that country running.
Who first?
Nah, even if they do your New Haven, people be swearing about that pizza like crazy. But look, I had New Haven. It's good. It's good. It's good. It's just like you gotta wait for that shit, bro. You gotta wait like 10 minutes for that pizza, bro.
Connecticut pizza number one.
Nah, they swear about that. They're the only people that say that, yo.
I've never been to CT, but I had New York. That's the best I had.
The shit was like okay. It wasn't.
Yeah, it's good, but it's like I feel like because they did, it's like yo, this is our shit. Let's hold this down. Like they love that shit. It's good. It's not bad, you know. But I think Chicago was better, to be honest.
I'm about to say. From high-end bougie ones, you could go from Miami, yes, New York, Chicago. But when it comes in general, like generalization of many types of foods and all types of good shit, I think Chicago rivals everyone.
A pizza is not a pizza if you got to eat it with a fork, man. What the hell?
Yeah, deep dish. I don't rock with that.
Oh, you're talking about the deep dish, but you don't eat that with a fork. That's up to you.
Marco, you like that?
Marco, I'm gonna say this slow.
But the Chicago pizza that I had was delicious, but it was different. It was like a meal. It didn't feel like pizza, but it tasted really good.
Right. Nah, I'm just busting.
I'm gonna say this slow, Marco.
There's a really good spot in Hartford. I forgot the name. It's some like Middle East guys. It's in the hood over there in Hartford where the Boricuas live. West
I'm gonna say this slow, Marco, for the people in the back.
I gotta remember
they didn't hear you earlier. I'm gonna say it real slow. I'm gonna say it real slow so the people in the back can hear me, right?
Yeah, we hear you.
From 160 to 175, nobody beats Roy Jones. Nobody. Nobody.
Hey, let the glazing begin.
And
that's a fact, though. I
at 147, and at 147. Nobody beats Sugar Ray Leonard. Nobody.
I agree with that. That's my boy right there.
No,
that's 147. That's where Durant whooped them. What are you talking about?
Nobody.
Whoa. Durant did not whoop him. So stop.
He whooped him, bro. It was
he beat him, but he ain't whoop him.
He had him dancing merengue since around 1 or 2, bro.
Oh, that's the only time. That's the only time. That's the only time he hurt Leonard. That's the only time he hurt Leonard in the fight.
Let me say something. 47.
But if I got one fighter and one fight, I'm taking Sugar Ray Leonard over everybody.
I agree with you, but the people that will give him a run would be Floyd, would be Purnell, and would be Aaron Pryor. Yes. A young Oscar De La Hoya from your neck of the woods.
What are you talking about, man? When he got whooped by Tito Trinidad. Keep it moving.
I think Oscar gets hit too much.
Fucked up, and you know it.
I think Oscar probably gets hit too much. But if you put Ray in a corner in a 15-round fight, I'm taking Ray over anybody.
I'm telling you, Ray is probably the only man, one of the only two that I think would have beat Floyd. Ray and Purnell. That's it.
Hagler at his prime.
Hagler was too big for Floyd. Floyd would have never fought Hagler. Hagler was too big. He would have never fought him.
Roy's too big for Hagler and too
at
fast.
160.
Yeah, Roy fought 160 only for like a few years.
Hagler's my man. I think Hagler is the greatest middleweight of all time.
Is crazy.
But Roy Jones,
hold on, because y'all forgetting. Hagler was doing same day weigh-in, so to say he's too big for Hagler at 160, that's out of context.
Listen to me, bro. Listen to me. Marvin Hagler, in my opinion, is the greatest middleweight of all time.
He is.
But Roy Jones at 160 was something different.
But Roy was at 160 long enough, so I don't count him as middleweight.
But I still say Roy.
How many fights did he fight at?
At what point?
Roy fought about 4 years at middleweight.
That's not long.
Roy was.
That's long.
That's long enough.
To be all time, Nas.
I mean,
That's
Hagler
long
did his
enough
whole career, right?
For all time,
Roy,
if you're talking
Roy
all
would
time.
done to Hagler, it would have looked a lot like what he did to James Toney. He would have been hitting him, circling around.
Yes. It would look like that. Yes.
Yeah, too much.
No,
But
so you're talking about 147. At what fight was the height of Crawford at 147? Like he was like peak.
Spence.
No, man, get the fuck out of here.
No, I don't.
Best performance. That has to be the best
You
performance.
know, come on, guys. You know what I'm saying.
Considering the level of competition, don't do that revisionist history. Nobody was saying
Wait, CJ. Who do you say? Who do you say?
I said Spence. I agreed. That was his best performance considering the level of competition.
I'm talking HOD because you know he was not at his peak of who he was.
Okay, where HOD? Where? When?
I'm asking you guys because it wasn't Spence when he was already old and all that shit, bro. That was just
no.
yesterday.
You don't see. I'm not letting you use that. I'm never gonna let you use that because none of you were saying that shit before the fight. So no,
exactly my point.
Can't use
that. I will.
Can't use that.
I am using it. I am using it. I'm asking you.
Want to rewind the clock when it's convenient.
When he was
to fit your
31,
narrative.
When he was 31,
because you picked Spence to win. No, because you picked Spence to win the fight. I remember. So no, you can't use it.
That's like I'm going to be picking anybody against you guys, man, not to piss you Crawford fans off who think he walks on water.
No, you picked him, so you can't use that.
Okay.
So now you tell me. Wait. No yelling.
How about somebody
else? You tell me. When was Crawford at his peak? If it wasn't Spence, when was it?
I got an answer.
Let's hear it.
Go ahead.
I would say his fights from, let me see, probably from Jose Benavidez Jr. to Sean Porter. His best performance.
One fight before he fought Spence is you're gonna really do that.
What you mean? That's not one fight before he fought Spence.
He fought Spence after Porter.
No, he said from Benavidez, between Benavidez and Porter.
Like that span, that whole span.
David Evanesa.
Oh, and then well, whatever. I mean,
come on,
he looked the best he's ever looked.
The best he ever looked. I agree.
Spence.
That's his best performance.
And that was the best fighter he ever fought on paper. So what are we doing?
There you go.
But my thing is, like, when he say peak, I think like when you like gotta really get in your bag.
Was also at their peak, bro. Because Spence was nowhere near, bro. The guy hasn't fought since, bro. That tells you everything.
HLD, put the top of teal down, put it away. You're gonna get heartburn.
That's
too much sauce.
That's as factual as it gets, bro. That dude is tired.
Hey, look. Hey, what did boys say, Marco? What? You say he was compromised. I just made him look like he was compromised.
Y'all must have forgot.
Right.
I agree. That's his best performance by far. But when we say peak, I think of peak is like the most you had to do at your best, in my opinion. Like he really.
You know what I think you go. You know what I think. You know when I think you go see the best bud. September 13th.
I like that. I agree.
Let's go.
Hey, I was on the panel earlier with Corey Spinks and let's go Trent. And,
Briggs.
Yeah. And
what was that on?
And we were talking, and the Crawford and Canelo came up, and then the Boots thing came up. And then that live I threw out there, man, bro. Boots is not on code, huh? Boots is not on code. Then I see now, and I threw that out there making fun, right? And then I'm seeing Bradley saying the same shit, bro. I'm like, what the fuck? These guys really do listen, and then they be taking shit and then putting out their own narrative. Like they're the ones who say,
of course.
What platform were you talking about?
Mill City.
Right. Okay.
Well, let me ask you a question. HOD. This is for you.
Yeah.
What does Boots Ennis owe Crawford?
You don't owe him shit. But apparently to Bradley he does. You owe him a report. I'm like, what the fuck? This dude crazy.
No, some of the fans
what does Crawford owe
take the shit too far.
What does Crawford owe Boots Ennis? What does he owe Boots Ennis? Nothing, right?
Not a damn thing. Yep.
Nada.
Yeah, you got to.
So if I got a chance to go spar, with a legendary fighter like Canelo Alvarez, I'm not gonna take it because you're fighting him, and I don't want to go against my. That's stupid. That is dumb.
No, what Bradley is saying is that hey, you got the intel. Now you could come tell us. Tell us. Those are his words.
Come tell us.
I'm like, what the fuck?
Let me tell you something.
In the camp, like they did Ryan Garcia. A mole in the camp.
He's saying that, and that's.
Let me tell you something, HOD. I want you to remember this. Let me tell you something. Canelo Alvarez can dig up Monzon and Hagler. It's not going to help him.
Damn, that was morbid.
I don't care who he brings to his camp. It's not going to help him.
Talk that shit.
Let me ask you this. Let me ask Marco this.
War trenches. This motherfucker doesn't care. What?
So we talk about David and Canelo. What about Boots and Bud? Like if Bud fight Boots, what does that do for his legacy?
Nothing.
Okay then.
We're gonna hear the Trump.
Okay,
Nothing at all. Nothing at all. I'm sorry, Ryan. Boots ain't never shown nothing that he is that dude.
Right.
That's like the same thing I was saying about David. Right?
Benavidez has shown he is that dude. Benavidez has shown.
Oh, dog abuse. Hold on.
That's
Who was that? That was Sheldon?
Shut up.
Who just yelled at the dog? Why
That was a dog.
It is after midnight, but I don't think it was Bob.
Wow,
It's a
beating up
dog.
dogs?
No, it doesn't matter. They shouldn't be barking like that. Shut the fuck up.
Oh, that was your dog. Okay.
Like Ryan, dude, I mean, are you optimistic about Boots' career right now? What's going on?
I was just posing Marco a question. See how he was going to respond.
I know I'm asking
Yeah,
you.
supposed to make an analogy. He thinks the same
Now
thing.
we turn in the light spotlight.
Is anybody
on you.
going to pay him $60
what's the
million
question,
to fight Boots? Is anybody going to pay him $60 million to fight Boots?
Nobody know who Boots is except for hardcore boxing.
All I know is when Canelo decapitates Crawford, all we're gonna hear is the trumpets.
HLD, make sure you're the first one in here when Canelo
You just make sure your ass is here on the 14th of September, HLD. Just make sure you're
there's
here.
gonna be a lot of people not on your stream.
I don't want to hear that much. You got to take your son nowhere. Your son got a wrestling match. I don't want to hear none of that shit. I don't want to hear that shit.
Yo, man, we got a wrestling match at 2:00 in the morning, bro. You know what I'm saying?
You have your ass here. You have your ass here.
I'm gonna be making.
And you can say, "Damn."
Marco gonna be sad too. He loved Canelo.
This is what I'm gonna see. Then I'm gonna be laughing at all you guys.
It's news to me.
We're gonna be so pissed off about how shitty of a fight this turned out to be.
I don't give a fuck who wins. So that's what I love about this fight. I'm just gonna enjoy whatever happens. I'm not going.
Marco, are we doing a watch party or no?
Yeah,
he got Canelo, man.
I'd like to go to the fight.
Hey, Marco.
On that, but what's up?
Hey, Marco, I'm a real fight fan. My loyalty depends on the odds when I get to Vegas.
You guys gamble?
I'm gonna definitely put some money down at Caesar Sportsbook. I'm definitely putting some money down.
CJ is sweating bullets.
No, I ain't sweating shit.
I'm definitely doing it. I got to put at least 200 down. At least 200. I got to get a return on my investment.
ROI.
I got a little something down on it.
You betting, CT?
Yeah, I bet.
I told you I got a split. I got one for Canelo, one for Bud. So either way, I win.
So
damn, you sharp, CJ. Let me you can't lose, bro. You can't
lose. Let me ask him this, because I do that too. But the fight you really want to win, you put more money on, don't you?
Yeah, I got Canelo eighth round knockout, and I got
Crawford decision.
Decision.
So wait, if Canelo wins in the 4th round, you don't get any money?
Nope.
Nah.
Why?
No,
that's specific for the odds.
Because
yeah,
he picked a specific round. He picked a specific round, and he took the higher odds. If he just said Canelo by knockout, then he would get paid no matter when he got
plus 200.
So to me, that's a very low, unlikely
percentage outcome. Yeah.
It is, but if it happens, guess what? We are going to Hawaii.
The odds for Canelo are
exactly.
Marco, started at 130. The odds for Canelo started at
CJ,
135.
tell me what the odds is on that, CJ.
Shit, I don't even know. I haven't even been looking at the sports book to tell you the truth. I've been just betting people straight up.
Looking at
I'm
it
gonna
now.
be real.
It started at 135 for Canelo. Now
I know.
185.
I know I would get a better return, better odds on the sports book, but I want to pull up and talk my shit after, so that's more motivation for me. I got a total of 13. I got 13 out there right now. No, it's 1,300. A total of 1,300. 3 bets.
So then only another 2 bets for like 200. 100 each. I mean,
2-1 exactly. Yep.
Hey, Canelo 8-round knockout is at plus 25.
Ooh, I might take that.
Knockout in round number 1 plus 8,000.
Yeah, I told you, Marco.
HLD, tell me what happened to that dude from Ohio who bet me the 200 on the Crawford knocking out Spence in the 9th round. Tell him what he did.
Oh shit.
Yo, there are a lot of crazy.
Changed his number. He changed his number, bro.
A lot of people. There are a lot of people.
I bet somebody on that fight too. I got a homie from
Texas.
Texas.
A lot of people did that. I ain't gonna lie. There are a lot of people did that.
Marco, let me ask you a question. Like, for the weigh-in, like, what are you gonna be? Is weigh-ins important to you? Like, what are you gonna be looking for at the weigh-in? Like, from both fighters, like
nothing.
Nothing. Don't matter.
Not a damn thing.
Unless it'll only matter if I see one of them looking really gaunt and like skinny. You know, then maybe I'll be like,
drained.
But other than that, nah, not really.
Okay.
Because you know, like all that, like looking at the stare down, and none of that.
Oh no! I'm just talking about body wise. If they gonna, if one's
really.
gonna look dry or if one's look, dry, you know.
I mean, if one of them looks
now tell me this.
I might be like,
now tell me this, y'all.
But
we all know how Bud is at weigh-ins. We've all seen Bud for years. When Bud came in dancing and rapping at the weigh-in for Spence, I was like, oh yeah, this fight's over. He gonna beat the shit out of Spence. This dude is way too loose.
Yeah, because he knew that Spence had an injured rib, bro, and he was.
Oh my God! Here we go.
Get your ass out of here, HLD, with that bullshit.
I picked Bud. I picked Bud to win, but obviously not like that I think it would happen. So.
Oh, nobody saw that. There's nobody can say they saw that. Nobody saw that.
There was a couple random people, but everybody.
Yeah. Actually, it's a few people that said that they I forgot who it was, but it was a boxing expert, and he said that Crawford is going to show his levels and he's going to wipe him out. Like, so it was a couple.
That was James Tony. That was James Tony. That was James Tony. I remember Tony said.
I've been saying that for years though. I'm like, bro, stylistically, Bud is just way better.
Right, I always thought that.
I think Canelo's going in there lighter with his footwork. Maybe.
What's lighter though? You know what I mean? Like, I mean, really, he's gonna weigh in what 167, 166. I mean, that's just the weigh-in because we really don't know what the weigh-ins when they're coming into the night.
I wish I could bet. I wish I could bet for what I do think is going to happen. I wish I could make money on if it's a boring.
What do you think is going to happen?
It's going to be a draw, bro.
How do you measure that?
Boring
is going to happen.
Everybody who doesn't know, I think it's going to be a slightly boring counterfest. They're going to be very efficient with their punches, very tactical, very slow, not taking many risks. That's what I think is going to happen.
So it's going to be.
Marco, I'd like to welcome you, roll out the red carpet, and welcome you to the Player Haters Ball because you're just hating right now.
So it's going to be maybe.
All I know is that the draws are normally like
this is what I want it to be. It's what I think it's going to be. I want it to be the total opposite.
And Marco, normally the draws are, you know, like for maybe there's going to be a draw would be like, oh man, like plus 5,000. It's only a plus 1,600.
I got this question for you, Marco. Do they wobble each other? Do they wobble each other?
Wobble.
No. You don't even believe that.
Crawford might get wobbled. Canelo will not.
Okay.
Hold on. Where am I seeing draw?
Crawford might get wobbled, but if he does, it won't happen again. He will adjust like a lazy boy, and it won't happen again.
Would you be shocked if Canelo drops him early?
Unlike DJ's wife. What?
But you know that one of Bud's major attributes is the fact that he can walk you into shots that you don't see.
Look at the odds for knockout. The odds for knockout for Canelo plus 120.
Punch placement.
For Crawford 850.
We call that shit punch placement, but it doesn't matter because Canelo is rocking with a vibranium beard. So
he said vibranium.
How are you going to dent the vibranium beard? You can't dent vibranium. So even if but again, the proper shot. Koki's still in here. Yeah, he's a fighter. The proper shot could hurt even the dude with the best chin if it's placed and he doesn't see it coming. It's possible.
Don't be surprised if Canelo drops.
Chins don't last forever too. You know, like
what Ali said about chins, right? You remember what Ali said about chins?
No.
He said the person who has the best chin is the person who's gonna get hit on it.
Well, Ali got hit on it quite a bit.
I agree.
Ali got hit on it quite a bit. That was part of his fucking.
And Ali threw and Ali was he let them hands go. unlike Crawford.
Yeah. Well,
fuck out of here.
Well, see, Ali let hands go unlike anyone else. Who else lets their hands go like Ali? Come on now, HLD.
Ali was getting popped like.
Who let their hands go like that?
On prom night. Huh?
Who let their hands go?
I was asking HLD. He's talking about. He said
a lot of fighters that let their hands go, bro.
Like Crawford does.
Broner did.
Crawford doesn't. No, nobody let their hands go like Ali. Nobody was like Ali. Ali let his hands go.
I know. I got to
Didn't care nothing about
I think Holmes did. I think Holmes let his hands a lot.
That's kind of true, Lucky. He didn't have the best high guard. He would just try and move, but he did do it, but not much. You are right. Canelo will mess up.
Yeah.
Rob, what's up, blood? Where you been? Guys, we only have one super chat. Can we try to get a couple in? Por favor. I would appreciate it.
If Canelo beats Bud, I'll give a case of Don Q.
I don't think HLD needs any more liquor.
Don't go.
No more liquor for this man. Please do not do that.
It's gotta be.
See, he's already drunk.
That's what HLD stands for. It stands for Hector loves drinking.
HLD, where you at? HLD, you in New York, man? You live in New York?
He's definitely not in New York. I think HLD is in Chicago or Milwaukee.
Oh, okay.
I think he grew up
I'm in Nebraska, bro.
He won't tell us where he's from.
HLD lives in South Dakota, bro.
I'm telling you, bro.
He Southern dude.
HLD, why won't you tell us? Like, I get you want your privacy, but like telling us just what state, like that's not going to give you away. I don't get it.
I already told you I'm from Iowa.
Gotta be.
It doesn't
Chicago.
make sense.
Yo, you heard his affinity
He's
for Chicago.
Alberto's father, and they're both fighting.
What the hell?
All right, HLD, you want me to tell him, HLD? You want me to give it up? You want me to tell him?
Tell him, man. Tell him, man.
This is gonna be a joke.
All right, he's from Compton, y'all. He's from Compton.
There we go. Joke. He does sound like either South or West Coast to me.
Yeah. He
Hell no. Sounds all the way New York to me.
No.
He do sound.
CJ sound West Coast. CJ sound West Coast.
He sound like East Coast.
Skokie, doesn't he not sound New York at all?
Bro, look, there's Puerto Ricans in a couple cities, right? Milwaukee, Chicago, Orlando.
Oh, that's true.
Rhode Island.
You know,
parts of Connecticut. Are they in Milwaukee? I didn't know that.
They got them everywhere.
Yeah, I met one in Milwaukee.
I ain't never seen
one.
Puerto Rican.
There's a lot of
There's a gang of Puerto Ricans in Milwaukee, bro.
Puerto Ricans are easy to detect. He's not one of them.
Now, I don't know why, but there are a gang of Puerto Ricans in Milwaukee. I don't know why.
Mm-hmm.
I know there's fighters, Anthony Pettis. I think he's from Milwaukee. He's a MMA guy.
Right.
Those accents are awful, Milwaukee.
I never heard one.
They're just like.
Is Pettis Puerto Rican or Mexican?
Oh, I think he's both or whatever. I'm claiming him. Fuck it.
Damn.
I'm claiming him. I claim
that's
Carmelo.
racist.
Carmelo.
I sound just like Pettis. I told you, bro.
Speaking of, did you guys see Carmel Moten is trying to fight Lamont Roach?
I like Roach's response.
They're never gonna sanction that, bro. You're not even.
Come on, Marco. Would you put that kid in there with Lamont Roach? Be honest. If you was just trying to,
I would.
You would?
I know you wouldn't, bro. You believe the hype, bro. That kid is not that good,
you
bro.
guys are misunderstanding what I'm saying.
I got Koki whooping his ass, bro.
I just
haven't even seen Koki fight.
He's not ready for it, but I want.
No. I'm saying if you were handling him, if you were handling him and you were managing his career, would you allow him to take that? Yeah.
No, but I also
he's not ready for that.
In front of Jake Paul, and I wouldn't put Bud in front of Canelo, and that's happening. So
you know how when you see like when we all saw Abdullah Mason on the come up right early on, you're like, okay, this kid's got something. I don't see that in Carmel Moten.
Yeah.
I don't know what except everybody wants to hype him because he's next to Mayweather. I'm like, what the fuck?
It's like if you're short and light skinned, you're the next Tank. That's
right.
Bro, they did the same. Isn't it a Dominican guy? It looks like Tank. They did the same shit with him too.
That's racist.
Yeah.
I forgot his name. Thing now. I tell you what. Hey, I tell you what. What the fuck? Put his ass in there. Put him in there, Roach. Put him in there.
Why not? Give me.
Bro, all I did is I put under his thing the WBA sanctionings, and he's not even listed. So.
He don't sound like a Midwest dude to me though.
Mo, that's what I said.
He don't sound like a Midwest dude.
I think California.
I can hear.
Ain't no way, Jim. I'm telling you.
Let me tell you something. Lamont Roach.
Is it not California? Can you
It's
cross
not.
that one off? No. Okay.
Cross it off.
Are you familiar with Southern
I could say it's not. I could say it is. I don't know.
You don't want to tell us?
I mean, like I've been saying, I'm from Iowa, bro. I don't want to believe me.
This is what I will tell you.
HLD said, "I'm everywhere
What I will
like
tell
air."
you.
It's probably a fucking.
What I will
Russian
tell you
spy.
is this:
What?
Lamont Roach will beat the brakes off of Cormel Moulton.
Yeah, I agree.
Right.
He will. He will.
I like
beat
his
the brakes off
response
him.
too.
I think. What was his response?
He basically told him to shut up, like just like fuck
Sit your ass down, bro.
You know what he said was? No, what he said was, "How much do you got left in the gas tank?"
Oh, to Floyd. Yeah, exactly. He was like, "Fuck the little
forget
brother.
him.
Fuck the
What
nephew."
you
Yeah.
got?
Yo, Mo, jump in the fucking chat, man. Where you been?
Lamont wants that fight with Shakur.
Mo was hitting the bag.
Just like Shakur wants that fight with Lamont, because you don't want no 140 shit.
I think that's a good fight, though. I really think that's a good fight.
But that's the fight that Shakur really wants. But he got caught up just like Bill Haney got caught up talking all these names, and now he's caught having to fight Norman Jr. Well, Turkey put it on the table, and now they're talking about we want to do it at 135, not at 140 with Tio.
I wouldn't mind seeing Mason and Kid Austin.
All right.
Fuck it.
Afterwards, I mean, it would have to be an after.
Hey, I tell you what. I wouldn't mind seeing Kid Austin and Carmel Moulton.
Okay.
He'll get killed.
I still think that's too much for Carmel. I think it's too much. But
you know what? Put him in. But get all these hype jobs out of here, bro. Because I hate it.
Fuck it.
All right, let me.
Let's put him in.
Let me do this real quick, guys. I'd like you to please join my Discord. There it is in the chat. Those of you who don't know what Discord is, it's like a party line 24/7. All you guys, guys like HLD who's in Russia could talk at all hours, whatever. Also, these Grand Clubs are being raffled. Anybody wants to submit for the raffle, this right here, this Cash App or this PayPal, $10 only for one raffle ticket. You get these 1998.
When is the last day?
Release 8-ounce.
When is the last day?
Pro Fight Glove, 8-ounce, unused, 1998, worth in the thousands. And lastly, let's try to pump that super chat. Oh, por favor.
When's the last day?
Yo, Marco.
Whenever he gets enough entries, he's just waiting on like 10 more entries.
Yeah, I need like 10.
When's
10
the
more.
last day?
Huh?
Okay. Gotcha.
What's up,
Gotcha.
Marco. Oh no, look. What Lamont said, I sent to you on Instagram. If you was interested.
You what?
What Lamont said to Carmel. If you're interested,
I'll put it right now. That's fine. Is it a video or is it like a?
No, it's a screenshot.
Yeah, I'll look at it. Let's see. Odiyan. Why is it Odiyan?
It's not Odiyan. Oh, it's ODA.
How do you pronounce that? What that is? How do you pronounce
it? It's ODA. It's an acronym.
Oh, what's the acronym stand for?
Only dreamers achieve.
That's gay. No, I'm just kidding. That's cool. That's actually pretty cool. I'm just fucking with you.
I got that from my boy Polo. Just shot them.
Okay, so let's read Carmel Mountains first. Big fish. The rematch ain't happening. Move on. I'm bigger name than you in boxing. Damn. The fight will do numbers. I'm chasing greatness. Ain't nothing stopping it from happening. But you duck. Shut the fuck up, little boy. I try to give you some grace. Don't make me call Zaquin to wash you again. Zaquin Moses, right?
Shakur's cousin.
Shakur's cousin. I'm the champ, little brother. Just cause Floyd begging for you to fight me don't mean it's going down. Get your rank up and play with something safe before I fuck you up.
Well, that one I didn't see. I saw the other one.
Yeah,
wow.
I kind of like just put him in his place.
Okay.
Ain't that something?
Well, I guess you heard that.
Word.
Okay, let's talk about it. And plus, Kid is at 135 right now. Moten at 126. Good.
Moten is not at 126.
No, talk. He's at 30. Broach. He's still champion at 30.
Yeah, he's technically still at 30. But bro, Moten is way too big. Remember, he was supposed to fight at 135, but he came in like damn near 150.
I don't remember that, but I'll take your word for it.
Yeah, it happened I think
he came in at 143 for 135 fight. He came in 8 pounds over.
Damn.
He was big as hell.
Damn. But I'm with it, man. Like, I think Caballel should fight Italma. Like, let's get these prospects or these up and coming dudes fucking face each other early, and let's get the
let's
number
get them killed.
I like that fight.
Let's take them out of
I like that fight. Let's see what this Atama dude got. I like that.
That's all
fight.
there is left. And then you know what? They want to do that. Everybody has such a fucking boner for Parker. Let the winner fight Parker. Get him out of the picture. Then the winner that gets Usyk.
No, man, Parker beat both of their ass. Then what?
But then Parker should fight Usyk. But then he should fight Usyk. I mean, he should fight Usyk anyway. Fuck it. Parker should fight Usyk, and then while these two fight each other,
and then the winner
each of those square off.
Yeah, like a bracket. I feel you.
Or life.
Yo, imagine Parker beating fucking Usyk. That would be crazy.
That's boxing, though. That could totally happen. I don't think it would. Don't get me wrong, but that's boxing. We sit here, we think Usyk's the greatest thing since sliced Ukrainian bread, and then he goes and loses to Parker, who lost to Joe Joyce. Like,
no, a dark cloud would descend over the world, and we have another boring heavyweight champion.
Decent for a little bit, though.
Say that again.
Joe Joyce was decent for a little bit, wasn't he?
No, people thought he was, and I was very vocal, being like, this guy. No disrespect, he's still, but his skills. He's very slow. He has no technical ability. He doesn't have he had nothing but size. And in an era where 6'6", 250, 260 is even that big. I don't know why they thought he was a juggernaut when these other dudes, Anthony Joshua was the same size. Was he heavier? I don't think he was.
But we've seen this before, Marco, if you remember. Joe Frazier beat the shit out of Muhammad Ali.
Joe Frazier
goes and fights George Foreman and gets mollywopped in 2 rounds.
Okay, so
right.
Then he weighed in.
Then Ali fights Foreman and knocks him out in 8. So we've seen this before. Just because one guy beats the other guy doesn't mean that guy can beat the other guy.
No.
So
triangle theory does not work.
Joe Joyce went from 256 to 281 when he fought Zhili Zhang. The 2 fights he lost, man. But Joe Joyce, so that's why they call him the Juggernaut. Slightly, he was averaging in the 280s, so he was slightly heavier. But he's not, but he's still not that big. But yeah, so I never understood his thing, but he's done. I think he's in his 40s too, isn't he? He's older. Yeah, he's done. I don't want to hear about him anymore. But I couldn't believe how slow he was. To me, it was like, all jokes aside, I remember thinking that when I watched him, my computer was glitching. How slow the punches were coming. I swear to God.
He's slow as molasses in the wintertime.
Right?
Damn.
Slow as molasses in the wintertime.
Yeah. Foreman said he thought Frazier was washed by the time he beat him. What you mean? Frazier was top of his game.
Didn't matter. Doesn't matter if you thought he was washed. The guy who you thought
he was tripping.
Them was one of the funniest knockdowns I ever seen. Like the way George Foreman, the last knockdown where he smacked Frazier on the back of the head,
hop, like a bunny hop.
He dropped. That I'm sorry, R.I.P. Frazier. That was funny, yo.
Damn, did you know that? Oh no, never mind. Okay, he fought Foreman mad time. So
and when we saw that, we just knew that Ali was gonna get killed, and Ali went in there.
So Frazier,
and beat the brakes off that dude.
Frazier beats Ali for the first time, knocks out 2 guys, and fights Foreman. So there's no way he was washed. That was at his peak, actually. Peak. Heavyweight champ of the world, 37-0 or whatever he was at the time. Yeah, not 37. Foreman was 37-0 when they fought. Foreman put the beats on him like Dr. Dre. Vicious. And he fought Ali 3 times. People don't even realize that.
Mm-hmm.
And he fought Foreman twice. The second Foreman fight, I don't know why that happened, but it did.
Yeah, you knocked him out in the 4th, second time.
5th. I'm looking at it right now, but close.
Yeah. 5th round? Okay.
Yeah, 5th round.
4th to the 5th. And I got him out of there.
What he did to Jimmy Ellis, what Frazier did to Jimmy Ellis was nasty. Fuck Jimmy Ellis up.
What Foreman did to Foreman did to Ken Norton in Argentina.
HLD.
In Venezuela.
HLD is from Bismarck, North Dakota.
Bismarck, North Dakota, be legendary.
Now you would have that fucking silly accent if that's where you're from.
Hey, Marco, tell him what Foreman did to Ken Norton in Venezuela. That was nasty.
Nothing that Jerry Cooney didn't do to Ken Norton. I try and tell people Ken Norton.
That was nasty.
He's one of the most overrated heavyweights ever because he arguably beat Ali 3 times, but that's all he did. Everybody else,
that's all he did.
But brutally snapped his cabbage around like a bobblehead.
But you see how crazy it was back then in Venezuela. So that means someone was forking the money over to bring their fights to whatever country that they wanted to back in the day. Kind of no different than what the fuck Turkey's doing. So because you had fights all over the fucking world back then, and all different nations and shit.
We need 8 more.
But you are a fighter, Marco, and you understand that there's some guys you just can't figure out. No matter what you do, you can't figure this guy out. Now you can probably beat everybody else.
I'll be honest,
but this really guy, I can't figure him out.
Well, it happened to me in sparring a couple times, yes, but not. Yeah. But, okay, no, you're right. But it's yeah, man. It's it's that old age-old cliche styles make fights, and it's really true. That's why triangle theories always collapse.
Don't work. Don't work.
Yeah. Triangle theories
not 100%.
Collapse like somebody like the Holy Spirit hit somebody. That's how they collapse.
Hey, the last 2 Frazier and Ali fights, were they out of their prime?
Oh yeah.
Yes.
And the second fight, the second one, Ali said that's the closest he ever came to death. That's a famous quote, and he beat Frazier the second one, but they were.
And that was in the 12-round fight.
No, I believe those were 15.
No, still 15.
Yeah, the second one was 12 round. But back then, if you didn't have a belt, you fought 12 rounds.
No belt. Okay, you're right. You're right, sir. You're right. Okay.
Yeah, so that was the second fight where he said he almost was done.
Yeah, second fight, I believe.
So why did they fight the third time when
because you think you're better than me,
money.
And I don't think you
warrior
are.
spirit and the money.
You think you're better than me, and I don't think you are.
I'm
going to show you that I'm better
time
than
to have
you.
a trilogy.
It was all money, guys. I mean,
not some BS like Usyk Fury where one guy's 2-0 and you want to have a trilogy.
HOD, I got to disagree with you on that. I think them 2 dudes would have fought for free. They just didn't like each other. They was going to fight.
Ali had all his neurological issues and he still was fighting Spinks and shit, bro.
Yeah, I'm going to fight you. I don't like you. I'm going to beat you up. Them dudes were different. They was cut different.
So they really hated each other.
No, they were friends.
Well, not
really.
Ali didn't, but Frazier was pissed off at him for many years.
Frazier was pissed off, but it was all competitive. It was competitive.
No, it was all that shit talking it was all that shit talking it had nothing to do with the ring. It was all the offensive shit that Ali was saying to him. Man.
Did they ever what's the word like
of course
meet
they
up
made
and
up.
They made up.
They made up, but Frazier always had that thorn. He was never.
Yeah, I mean, Ali was very adroit at making people hate his opponents. Like I remember he was making them call Joe Frazier and Uncle Tom, and I'm like, Joe Frazier was darker than Ali.
A gorilla,
black people,
a monkey.
He had a monkey. He had a gorilla that he was punching them and shit, and all that crazy stuff.
Where you going, Yayan? Punk ass motherfucker.
Joe Frazier's too ugly to be the heavyweight champion.
I mean, Ali was a good looking dude. Like that was real, but he made them think like he's Uncle Tom. He's like, he goes to fucking. I mean, Foreman. I guess they were about the same complexion. Foreman might have been darker. He had all the Africans believing that Foreman's not real. Like Ali was blacker. Then it was crazy. He was so good at that. You know what I mean?
Because Zaire is a Muslim country.
There you go.
Oh,
that makes sense.
Is it? I didn't know that.
That's it.
Yeah. Zaire is the Congo now or no?
Yes, the Republic of Congo, something like that.
Foreman worshipped the white devil. That's how they looked at him. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he would do that shit. I mean, he also he did have he was when dudes refused to call him Muhammad. He with what's his name, Tyrell, whatever his name was.
Ernie Terrell, Tammy Terrell's brother.
When he was like, "What's my name?" The dude kept calling him Cassius, and he's like, "Why don't you want to call me my name?" He's like,
and what did he do?
He flipped it like, "Oh, you and Uncle Tom, you don't want brothers to have their own," and it was genius.
And what? No. And what did he do to Ernie Terrell?
Oh,
he beat the brakes off him.
Yeah, but he deserved it because that's
being about brakes. He beat the windshield off him, the doors, everything. Yeah,
but you know what? Back then, a lot of Black America hated Ali, man. They fucking hated him.
Really?
It was just the way. Yes, they hated him.
Yeah,
they hated him because of his religion. They hated him because of his rashness.
It was the older, like the Joe Louis.
Shelton, were you old enough? Are you old enough to? Were you watching Ali? I don't.
Yes.
How old were you?
The older generation. The Joe Louis generation of black people couldn't stand Ali. They hated him.
Well, yeah,
but the young Black Panthers, the movement, the revolutionary movement, they loved him. Ali could go anywhere, to anybody's neighborhood.
Ali full circled his ass around back to Jack Johnson.
Yeah.
Jack started it. Joe Louis said, no. I'm going to be classy. I'm going to not be seen with white women. I'm going to fucking not talk shit, not make people think I'm ignorant or anything. And then Ali said, fuck it. I'm not going to sit here and tap dance for these white people. I'm going to be me and be charismatic. And he brought it full circle.
Put it this way. The black people that fought in World War II couldn't stand Ali. They hated him. They loved Joe Louis. They loved Joe Frazier.
Well, yeah, don't forget Joe Louis.
The
also
black people that
the black people, Hitler fighter.
Yeah, Joe Louis didn't like him. Joe Louis didn't like him.
I know.
Joe Louis didn't like him. But the people that was young coming up going to Vietnam, they loved Ali. They loved him.
Yeah,
but just on the lines of religion back in the day, when being Muslim was very, very minute.
Yeah, there was a difference between Muslim and what
the Nation of
Islam. Yeah, and then there's also you got 5%ers. I think that came later though, but
yeah, the Nation of Islam was back then in the 50s and the 60s. The Nation of Islam was a bunch of gangsters.
That's a fact.
It was gangsters.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they weren't the nicest people. If you know what I mean.
Like
you didn't want to be on their bad side.
I say this, like all of this stuff. I actually almost did a video on this today. Maybe I'll do it tomorrow. All of this stuff makes Ali the greatest and sports figure of all time. But I always say when you look at just his boxing skills, I believe, and achievements, I believe there was a few other fighters that did more than him that are better. People go crazy.
Who? Name one.
Joe Louis.
25 title defenses. Okay.
Joe Louis. I mean, and look, if you want to go with Roy Jones in his prime career, but again, prime. But Joe Louis by far is a better heavyweight than Ali, in my opinion. Jack Johnson is a better heavyweight than Ali, in my opinion.
Larry Holmes reigned for 7 years.
Larry Holmes. There you go. Larry Holmes.
You got Holmes above Ali. That's interesting.
I don't know if I do. That. Lennox Lewis.
I'm not saying above, but you got you. Bro, he reigned for 7 years.
There's an argument.
I definitely put Joe Louis and Jack Johnson above Ali.
Here we go. Here's my rebuttal to that. All these people you're naming, the guy that fought from 70 to 79, they all got action. The guy that fought from 1960 to 1967.
You say got action.
Nobody beats that dude.
Mike Tyson.
Nobody beats that dude.
He's talking about Cassius. He's talking about Cassius Clay.
Mike Tyson would beat that.
Listen to me, Marco. I'm gonna say it slower. You
don't have to.
The guy that fought from 61 to 67. Nobody beats that guy. Nobody.
Hey Shelton, I carried that sentiment for a long time. I'm like, man, and imagine had he not been stripped of his prime years, where we would have been at.
Shelton, you shouldn't say nobody beats him because eras. But Lennox Lewis would have beat him because he was so much bigger.
Man, fuck Lennox Lewis.
But era.
I don't think so because people forget. Sonny Liston had an 86-inch reach. People forget that.
Sonny Liston was barely 6 feet tall and barely 200 pounds. Come on now.
Look up his reach. I
don't give a shit. He's 250, 6'7".
What I'm saying is Ali was so fast. Lennox Lewis' size would have been his kryptonite. He's been in and out and probably stopped Lennox in 5 or 6 rounds. Too fast.
He's tripping now.
He was too fast. No, he wasn't that fast. Lennox was never that fast.
The only people that gave Lennox any problems were dudes who had the power to bang with him, and that was not Ali.
Listen to me, bro. You didn't see this. You weren't even born yet. I'm telling you, Lennox was never that fast.
What do you mean I didn't see it?
Never.
I watched.
No, he went back and we went back and watched it. Don't do that.
No. I watched.
He watched the video.
Hold on.
I don't know. You're talking about Ali. You're talking about Prime Ali.
Oh, you're talking about Prime Ali? Well, yeah, the video.
Yeah, you weren't alive, bro.
Lennox,
you're born in that 70.
Lennox,
you're born in 70 what?
You said I'm not.
You're born in 70 what?
I don't need it to be in 4K for me to fucking watch it.
Lennox does not beat a prime George Foreman, bro.
You are.
He doesn't.
That would be interesting.
He doesn't.
Yes,
HLD, mute your mic, man.
No, it's not me.
Thank you.
No, he doesn't though. He doesn't. George Foreman, that 24-year-old dude? Nah, Lennox don't beat that dude.
Way too one-dimensional Foreman is. And you have to remember something. I know you remember this because you lived it, but Big George, he was the biggest motherfucker back then. He's only 6'3".
And he's only 225. Yeah, I know. 225.
Lennox would have fucking dwarfed him. Nah, get out of here.
No. I say this. Now, I will say this. I will give you this. Lennox, before Emmanuel Stewart, George Foreman knocks his ass out.
Oh my God!
But Lennox after Emmanuel Stewart,
they keep on bringing that Emmanuel Stewart up like he wasn't doing work before. Man, he was doing.
No, but he elevated. He still elevated.
Elevated, but he was still putting in work before Emmanuel.
That's real. That's real.
Like, y'all
and he was getting put on his back. Oh, hold on. And he was getting put on his back and knocked the fuck out before Emmanuel too.
Wait. Who knocked? How many times did Lennox get knocked out?
Oh shit!
Twice.
Just twice.
Oliver McCall.
Okay,
another dude.
Did he not come back and beat the people that beat him?
Knocked him out.
Yeah,
like we're talking about the heavyweight division. We're talking about the heavyweight division where you can get knocked out.
Hold on, let's CT talk, guys. Go ahead.
We're talking about the heavyweight division where you can't get knocked out on one single punch. So we're not going to do that. We're not going to do that.
So it would have been 1-1. George Foreman would have knocked him out the first time. He would have lost. No, he period.
Like the disdain, the disrespect that Lennox Lewis get is crazy, bro.
No, I feel you, champ.
By the way,
I feel like it's crazy.
Hold on. The 2 losses Lennox had, and I'm not like it is what it is. He underestimated both those guys. You think he's going to go in against a Foreman and be like, "Oh, I'm not going to train. I'm not going to go to Africa to adjust to the altitude. I'm just going to wing it."
And you know what I say? And you know what I say? Whose fucking fault is that?
Absolutely. But he wouldn't do that with George. That's all I'm saying.
Right, that's the point. Okay, I feel you.
Like, nah, Lennox was a bad motherfucker, man. Speed.
Oh yeah, Lennox was the dog. He beat everybody in his era. Everybody except for the guy who threw the belt in the trash. He beat them all.
And he would have
beat
him too.
He didn't turn on his greatness till late in the fucking party, bro.
Oh my God.
I need Marco to clarify. At that point, what was that, 1993 when Bo tossed the belt? You think that version of Lennox beats him?
Yeah.
Definitively? Like, you just got Lennox outright.
Lennox
I think Riddick Bowe had a phobia about Lennox.
Lennox aged like fine wine, and he was one of the few guys who was getting better and better and better into his mid 30s.
Yeah.
So I can't really answer that, but I think Lennox knocked. Although it was a bit of a early stoppage, he knocked Riddick Bowe out to win the gold medal.
No, it was definitely early stoppage, champ.
It doesn't matter. He still clipped his ass. He clipped him like a vasectomy.
It was
but check it out,
unjustified.
though.
It was some bullshit.
If it was all of CJ, if it was all of that, CJ, why you didn't fight the man again?
Hey man, I heard a lot of shit actually. I heard negotiations fell through on both sides. I'm not trying to bullshit, but this is actually what I've heard over the years. They people lowballing each other, a lot of politics, a lot of the bullshit we see today. But hey, I would have rather he had fought him. I'm gonna say that. I'm not saying Lennox would have lost. I'm saying fucking would have been a great fight at that point in their careers, especially before Bo got rocked in his nuts by Galata and before Emmanuel Stewart. It would have been very competitive, champ.
When had Lennox ever ducked smoke from anybody?
No, never.
When he didn't fight nobody early on in his career, bro.
I mean, yeah, he didn't fight Holy and Tyson until later, but I'm not gonna put too much sauce on it.
That wasn't his fault.
You can't blame him for Mike. You can blame Holyfield. He was never up there because you had Razor Ruddock. You had a bunch of other dudes up at the top. By the time he got there, Holyfield was already done. But Mike went to jail, so you can't blame him for that. Mike went to jail.
I'm not even
sure. Hold up, we're talking about Bo possibly fighting Lennox in like '93. Why couldn't he have fought Holyfield? He was just, he was right there too.
Who?
Huh?
Lennox.
Why couldn't Lennox have fought Holyfield earlier? Is what I'm saying. He said, yeah, it wasn't his fault.
I don't know. I don't really remember.
He fought all these washed old dudes, bro. That's the way I saw it, and that's sticking by it.
But you gotta get some different glasses or contacts, whatever you
bro, you see. Naming that right as we see it, bro. The guy did not fight anybody of like what the fuck until late in the 90s.
What?
God, man.
So Lennox is your guy. Who's the greatest
what he did with Ruddock was impressive. Coming off what Ruddock did with Tyson twice.
Ruddock.
That was
Mercer arguably beat him too, by the way, but whatever.
Oh, word. Hell of a fight.
What'd you say?
So who's the greatest heavyweight of all time in your opinion? Is it Lennox?
Joe Louis.
Not you, Marco. I'm talking to my man who's sticking up for Lennox right now.
OCT.
Yeah. Lennox is my favorite heavyweight ever.
Who's the greatest though? You think he's also the greatest?
No, I'm saying he's the greatest that I ever seen.
Okay. Yeah. I give you that. And see, that's the same thing. I say this all the time. I don't get mad at the kids that say Kobe's the greatest or they say LeBron is the greatest because most of them never saw Jordan. So I can't get mad at that. You look at what
no
you
excuse
saw,
for not doing your homework. Just like us boxing fans go back and watch old fights.
There's another thing that you miss out by not watching them is like living through that Jordan era.
Yeah,
for example.
being in the moment. That's true.
It's just bro. It's impactful for those who live through it.
And it's definitely, I did my homework. I looked at Ali. I looked at all of them, but it's just for me, Lennox was just he was just different, man. He was a total package for me, man. The jab, the power, he could fight inside. It's just something about Lennox I like better than the other heavyweights, man. It was just me, man.
He would have fought Mike Tyson in '88. This is what you be hearing, bro.
That's okay. That's okay. I mean,
well, he said, hold on. Lennox said he was a master pugilist now.
Okay.
Ain't that what he said? Lennox said he was a master pugilist.
Hey, I got Lennox up there. Don't get me wrong, but I don't know if he's my number one. I got to think about that. My favorite is Tyson, but he was actually the best. Yo, in a head-to-head sense, I'm gonna say this: in a head-to-head sense, Lennox can go in his prime. Later in their career, ironically, he could go with anybody. I will say that.
1980, 1981, Larry Holmes would have smoked that dude.
Oh,
he's in my top 5. Lewis is in my top 5.
Larry Holmes would have smoked him.
Yeah. I'm not saying he would have won or lost. Smoked? I don't know about that. I don't know about
that. He would have 15 rounds. I tell you that much.
Yeah, he'd have won 15.
Oh, he wouldn't.
Who? Marco? Who? You'd had a tough time with Holmes?
Who?
Lennox.
Yes.
Smoke. He would have been. Anybody got smoke.
Anybody would have a tough time with prime Larry Holmes.
I ask you guys, go look at Larry Holmes in 1980. If any of those fights in round 13, and you have never seen another heavyweight still dancing on his toes like nothing in round 13, bro.
Here's the problem with that. Holmes definitely could have possibly beaten Lewis. The reason why I lean towards Lennox is again why I don't compare eras. Holmes never had experience dealing with somebody who's 6'6", 250, and agile and has that speed because those people weren't being produced out of their daddy's nutsacks yet because it was just before that was happening. Evolution.
Yeah, I just like the losses. I don't really go crazy over losses. Like you fight the best 9 times, you're gonna get clipped a few times, especially in the heavyweight division. I just want to know you think he'll get smoked by Holmes.
No smoke. But Holmes.
But Larry Holmes is a tough fight for anybody.
Anybody, because Holmes still had that, he was like 225, 6'3". He's big enough where even in today's era, he would give people a problem.
Bro, that guy had a gas tank run his prime like nobody's business.
And a chin. That punch Ernie Schaefer's hit him with. Holy shit.
A tough fight for anybody except Tyson, and I'm talking prime for prime.
Well, Holmes was also old.
No, I'm talking prime for prime.
Prime for prime, he beats Tyson.
Nah, he doesn't.
I think he beats him.
He gives him a problem though. He gives him a big problem.
I think he beats him.
He gives if old boy who knocked him out,
Douglas
get that style fight. Larry Holmes is better than that style of that night.
Yeah,
but that wasn't prime. The prime was already done by then.
That's a good point.
No, that was the definition of him out of his prime once he got clipped right there.
Because here's your problem with that though. Mike still would have been snorting cocaine and having holes in the rooms the night before the fight.
No, before all that. I know.
You can't call them ladies of the night? Jesus.
Oh. That was Mike.
So if y'all want to tell me, go back because I ain't gonna front. Holmes, I haven't really watched a lot of Holmes fight. So what's a good Larry Holmes fight I should go back and watch?
Watch Holmes versus Ken Norton, 1978, and Holmes versus Ernie Shavers 2. Watch those 2 fights.
No. Fuck this shit. Here we go. This is for my man CT. Here we go. This is prime Holmes. This is what he was fucking with right here. Here we go. Prime motherfucking Larry
Who's
Holmes.
he fighting, Marco? Who you got? Mr. Snipes?
In a second. Yep.
Mr. Snipes.
Larry Holmes.
Ronaldo Snipes.
Larry, an undefeated rising star, Ronaldo Snipes, frantically trade leather like they're at the Compton swap meet, taking more lefts and rights than a game of Pokemon Go. Holmes then creates distance by pumping out his legendary jab. He hunts down and corners Snipes like there's $1 million bounty on Ronaldo's head. The Houston native then decides to slap on his earmuff guard and barrel forward. But Larry continues showering Snipes with a Hurricane Sandy rainstorm of punches. Some shots get through, but Ronaldo's gloves snatch most of them up like a catcher's mitt as he continues steamrolling forward and applying more pressure than a vice grip, which seems to slow Larry down. So Larry then goes downstairs and immediately back upstairs like he's a service elevator. The two heavyweights then proceed to hand out more liver damage than bar hopping for SantaCon. Holmes then gets cracked with a right hand that knocks the morning dew off his cabbage. So Larry swaps his cleats for his tap dancing shoes and resumes rapid firing his jab from a safe distance. The Easton assassin then opens up like a Starbucks chain, dropping vicious cinder blocks that back Snipes away. In another exciting momentum shift, Ronaldo lands a jackhammer that blasts the mist off Larry's melon as the two go toe-to-toe like they're competing on Dancing with the Stars. In round 7, Snipes then detonates an atom bomb that drops Holmes back like someone pulled the chair out from under him. Larry gets up woozy and stumbles face first into the corner like Hulk Hogan Irish whipped him into the turnbuckle. The Pennsylvania native surprisingly survives the planetary collision right hand and is able to clear the cobwebs as Snipes comes full force, but Larry unbelievably has Snipes reeling back by the end of the 7th round as the tide changes again. Ronaldo then connects with another 2x4 right hand that rocks Holmes, but Larry instantly comes back like an Easton boomerang as he slams on the gas like Jeff Gordon with an evil assault that slows Snipes' roll. Holmes then hails an Uber and circles Ronaldo while blasting buckshots like he's executing a Pyru drive-by. In another thrilling pendulum shift, Snipes lands another stunner that sends Larry backpedaling like he's LeBron getting back on defense. In another wild shift in round 11, Larry freezes Ronaldo with a sinister right hand before proceeding to beat Snipes like he popped up on his neighborhood offender registry, which finally forces the ref to stop the fight. Woo! That fight had everything.
Word.
You saw the chin? Larry was absorbing some shit.
Yeah, he beat Snipes, but he ended up beating Snipes like Ice-T beat Wesley Snipes in New Jack City.
He had awesome recovery.
And you saw like he was so when he got on his toes, nobody could fuck with him when he was doing that.
Mm-hmm.
But then even in the beginning when Snipes was coming at him, that would have been kind of Tyson-ish. You know what I mean? He was handling it.
Sure.
But you know.
Hey Marco, I just subscribed to the channel.
Appreciate you, man. Welcome.
I'm a big fan of Oscar and Pac-Man. Are there underrated fights you guys can recommend for me to watch that nobody really talks about anymore for them? We always hear the fights that we always talk about, like Tito, or for Pac-Man, it's always either Marquez, Barrera, or Morales. Is there a fight you can recommend for Manny?
I'll give you one for Oscar. Watch Oscar versus Corte. Watch that one.
That's a very close fight.
Yeah, I was about to say that. That was a
very
good fight.
close fight. Oscar pulls it off, but yeah, that's a great one.
How about Pac-Man?
Pacquiao's fights were all so public once he got big.
Yeah, so high profile, I feel you.
Any in his
Bradley.
latter days?
Have you ever seen him fight Tim Bradley? Pac-Man?
Yeah, no, I've seen that. How about when he was in the lighter division when he was like 16 or 17? Is there any good fights when he was like?
You know, Morales and Barrera, but you said you saw those, right?
Yeah, I'm talking about like when he was like in the lighter divisions, like 114, 115?
I mean, there's not much footage of those.
There's no tape on those. There's no video on those.
Yeah, there's very, very.
And most of those fights are in the Philippines anyway.
But you could see him. You ever see him get knocked out, Anthony? There's two. Both times he got knocked out early in his career before he beat. Those are on video. But he's like, you should look those. Just look up Pacquiao gets knocked out. You'll see it.
I never remember Manny getting knocked out. Really?
He got knocked out twice. One was a body shot, and then the other one was a headshot.
Yeah.
And you remember the third one, right? When Marquez just splattered him.
Of course.
Don't do that.
Of course.
Then look up Philippines' reaction when he get knocked out in that third one. The crowds in area, bro, they were crying, bro.
Did he fight both Marquez, the both cousins, or just Raul?
No, he just fought.
He fought Juan Manuel.
Juan Manuel.
He didn't fight Raul?
I don't believe so.
I don't think so.
No, he never fought Raul. Raul was too big.
I thought he was in the same division as his cousins and stuff like that.
No, Raul was at 40 to 47.
Oh. Mike Tyson fought.
I'm just going through it here. I'm in my 40s. And
new guy, I think you got some feedback. You probably want to close YouTube. If you're going to be on StreamYard, you can't have YouTube open at the same time.
That's not me. That's not me.
Okay.
That's the thing.
Oh, that's Shelton. That's Shelton.
Yeah.
Damn it, Shelton.
My bad.
Fucking up our flow. Bradley versus the Russian. Oh, yeah, I just did that video. Provodnikov versus Bradley. I literally just dropped that video not too long ago. Yo, so what's your face liked my video? I did, the one I did breaking down the knockout from the Brazilian dude, Concepcion. Yeah, he actually started following me and liked it. I just saw that.
Okay, hell yeah, that's what's up.
Provodnikov was one of my favorite guys. Is there a good fight for him outside Bradley that you can recommend?
Yes, there is. I'm actually going to do a video on it. I believe it's Amir Khan.
Provodnikov versus Chris Algieri. It's a good fight.
That's a good one. What's the one that there was another one? Fuck, man. There was another one that I think it was Amir Khan. Was it not? Am I bugging out?
Did he fight? What's his name? Prince Ahmed?
No, I wish. He did not. Not yet.
He would have beaten him though.
He would have been beating Prince. Nah, you're crazy.
Yeah, he beats Prince.
Nah, you're bugging out. Prince Nassim was. I mean, look, I didn't think Barrera would beat him, but that was wrong. So.
Like I said, Pacquiao beats him.
Yeah, for me, Prince Nassim let the spotlight get to his head, and he wasn't taking the sport seriously. Really,
easy to do as a young man.
How do we know it's the spotlight as opposed to
Barrera got lucky?
Bro, it got to his head all the way through his mouth, bro. That's why he weighs like 300
or he could have just look. Prince Nassim. I'm gonna mute you, Sheldon, because you have a lot of background noise. Prince Nassim. Stay muted, please. Fucking keeps unmuting himself. It's a lot of background noise. Prince Nassim had a very awkward, unorthodox style, and they kept saying he's an amateur. I'm gonna expose him, and nobody was able to do it until Barrera did do it. But that was a narrative from the beginning. Like Kevin Kelly, all of them. Yeah, man, you kidding me? He fights like an amateur. He can't beat me. Yeah.
That fight with Kevin Kelly was fire.
I was at that fight live. Me and Fred, my man Fred. Fred, you still in here? Me and Fred were at that fight live.
Yeah, that fight was fire.
Killing. I was sitting next to Prince Nassim's brother. It's pretty cool. Okay. We were on the floor.
My favorite awkward fighter was Marcos Maidana.
Yeah, he was very awkward. Triple G was awkward too. Like these punches coming up, like on top of the head. Like Triple G was actually awkward too. Maidana was they both parachute. I call them parachute punches because they come from up top.
Coming down.
Okay.
Is there an awkward fight? Is there a young fighter right now that you feel has the same awkwardness as Marcos Maidana?
Maybe Polanco. Is that something true to you?
Johan Polanco, the young Dominican.
Maybe. Yeah, he has a weird, awkward style when he's not using that nasty ass Philly show. He needs to drop that shit. Horrific.
Hey, talk to Coach Bermudez about that.
He looked mid last fight.
Yeah, it was underwhelming. It just seemed like he was kind of like
I always said it was Emmanuel Navarrete, but not anymore. Like Emmanuel's very awkward. Like, how does
Emmanuel
he?
Navarrete is really the most overrated fighter in the sport today. He's garbage.
I think his gimmick wore off. He was a weight bully to begin with, and then his his style just caught up to him because he's just not as I don't know if I want to say athletic because it's not like he was, but as he got older, he's just not. He can't attain the same.
Slow down.
Right, he slowed down. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and he doesn't have the fundamentals to carry himself up to lightweight, which is why he got schooled by Barancek, a guy who was not exactly a guy who was already on the back half of his career.
Yeah, every time I watch his fights, Emmanuel's fights, I'm like, how the hell did he get away with those jumping left hooks and no one countered him? Like.
He's been protected his whole career. He's been built up by Top Rank. His best win was over Valdez, who was already in the back half of his career. I think that was after the Shakur loss. Yeah, he's just not a good fighter.
I just saw sparring today from a Celino Frites, and from like current sparring, he looked really good, man. He's probably in his 50s.
Shakur didn't want to face Navarrete then.
Oh yeah, of course he did. He would have done that.
He had the opportunity. He was at 26 and at 30.
He should have.
Yeah,
I would have to put up with that dude.
Shoulda, woulda, coulda.
Making Mexicans look bad.
Damn, homie.
Oh, shit.
That's like when Marco shit on Jerry Seinfeld to open the stream.
What is it called? He's making Puerto Ricans look bad. Isn't Shakur Puerto Rican?
Half. Oh, I meant Navarrete.
Yeah, he meant
half, 50%, 50%. All right, guys, I'm gonna wrap it. It is late. I will catch you guys tomorrow.
Peace out.
Appreciate you guys. Peace out.